Okay, I think after all of the tech issues, I should be good. I don't know why OBS suddenly is like, yeah, you know, the settings you've used for so long. Yeah, no, suddenly fuck you. They're just not going to work. Oh my goodness, what a day. Oh, good, perfect. I am also doing TikTok now through their program, so I have so many different things to check to make sure I'm live on everywhere. I think they said that if I say the names out loud on the tick of the talk of the other platforms, I kind of get pushed down in the search results. So I'm going to try my best not to say those audibly. The trick that I heard is you can say purple platform and red platform, and people typically know what you mean. So I'm going to try my best to do that. But since I'm going to be drawing today, I need to get some music going, and hopefully music that will not get me in any kind of trouble on any of the other platforms. So I'm going to try and find some like copyright-free lo-fi to play. And then we'll get to drawing. I could make Dora Kaiser's stream of him fighting ghosts and Phasmophobia on the new level our jam. I just open his stream up, put it in my top corner, and let it go. I was just talking to him before we both went live. I got so distracted with tech issues and talking to him. He's a good person. Let's try this one. It just says BGM, bunch of Japanese. I can trust that, right? All right, now I'll have to add it into stream here. Give me a second. Oh my goodness, this is so loud in my ears. Hold on. Figure something chill while we draw. Let's see if I can do it this way. No, it's asking for a device. That is not the way. That is not the way. Well, let's remove this. But I actually, I probably should apologize a little bit ahead of time as I'm doing all of this. I've been a little sporadic in my streaming and my video creation. Hello, engineer. And also hello to James the NPC and to Jason Eldo Wrestling Manager, all watching me from all over the place. Appreciate you guys and gals and everything in between watching me. Womp womp. I do not know the way. I think I need a oh man, I might have to get a little bit creative to get this in here. 'Cause I did it before in some way, but I can't remember exactly what I did. Let's try window capture. We'll add opera temporarily because that's where the music's coming from. It's gigantic. Hold on. Let's put it behind everything. And capture audio's there. So you guys should hear music. I'm seeing it on my side. I'll have to remove it later because it'll screw other things up, but... thank you, engineer! Thank you. I love playing your class in TF2. That and Pyro are my favorites. Loads rail... Why are you loading a railgun in chat? Like, did my music choice upset you that much? Or are you hunting me? Or... Spy! I got a spy around here. Woman jump scare, just messing around. It is heard. But yes, my title, actually, hold on, I was in the middle of an apology. I've been a little sporadic in my video creation on the Red platform and my streaming on like all of the platforms, because I've been working on something for the end of this month that I don't know if I can actually talk about right now. Hold on, let me actually turn down this music on your guys' side too. I need to turn it down in my own ears. That's a little bit too much. But I've been working on something that I can't talk about just yet. But it's going to happen at the end of this month unless something happens, blows it right out of the water, and I have to reschedule it. But it's pretty big. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. And if you want to keep kind of ahead of that, I don't really I don't know if it's what it's even called on X anymore. Tweeting. It's not tweeting. Is it Xing? I don't know. But I don't really. I know what I did. I did so many things. You would have to narrow it down. That's all I'm saying. I have a laundry list. I've been alive for over 200 years. I'm sure it'd probably take a lot more than the redwood forest to list all of the little crimes that I've done over the years. But yeah, I've got something big planned. I've been working on some things along in the background with that. And in all honesty, brainworms. Also, like, I'm sure you guys know exactly what brainworms feel like. I'm sure you guys suffer from them. They just kind of creep in. You don't really have too much you can do about them other than like try to fight it and all of that. And that's basically what I've been doing. A lot of work in the background trying to get this thing done for the end of the month. It's a big thing. Wish I could talk about it, but I have to get clearance before I can talk about it. That's not me just like blowing smoke or something. But I'm actually doing something. But then the brain rot kicks in, like so many different angles. Like, am I, using my time wisely? Should I even be trying? Do people care if I show up? All those things that I'm sure if any of you are streamers or just brain rot in general creeps in. Just makes you doubt yourself, even though you could find a lot of things to be proud about in your life, but the brainworms always win for whatever reason, if you're like me anyway. Yoko told me she sent you the video. I absolutely did get the video. I told her we need to make a drinking game for every time you use the Vine boom sound. It was so many. But the whole time I'm like, is Kuzunoki like actually angry with us? I can't tell. It's an automated voice. Is this in jest? Is this real? And then at the end you plug this both and I'm like, I think I know the answer, but I'm still confused. Spy Seth and my sentry, quick, smack him with a wrench. I need to play that game. Maybe we can do a community game day to where we all just load into TF2, pick a server, and then just have at it. I think that would be a blast. Just we all team up, pick a color, and just go nuts and see what happens. It's a free game. You should know it's free. I haven't either. I was so obsessed with TF2 for the longest time. Oh my god, I was so obsessed. I can show you guys. Actually, I don't even know if I can easily show you guys. I got an idea. But I will show you how obsessed I was with TF2. Let me find it in my Steam list here. And I'll take a screenshot of how long I played the game. If it'll let me take a screenshot. Come on. There we go. I'll take a little bit of the background so you know it's actually TF2 that I'm doing this of. But here, I'll put it in the art program. Look how many hours. And I actually stopped playing it for a long time. I actually made a little TF2 business for a while. I didn't really make money on it, but I enjoyed the trading so much. Like knowing the market prices, knowing how much scrap was actually worth, and I found a loophole. Kind of a loophole, but mathematically, you gained if you followed a certain process. So as long as I was active in trading actively with people, I was increasing my net worth on TF2 just by trading. And I had multiple accounts. So I had 3 accounts total, my main and 2 side ones that I forgot the passwords to. I was running around trading multiple accounts worth and funneling it all into one account. And then just like, I was having lots of fun doing all that. Oh god, no, that's a super shotgun, no. But yes, I was a really big rather was really, really obsessed with TF2 for the longest time. I was kind of flexible when I played NG. It really depended on what was happening and like, what was needed for the team and like how pissed off I was. As if I wanted to be like a defensive, just kind of hang back, make sure everybody was safe, got out there just fine, and all of that. I would typically play that because oh no, the time warp! Ah! Thank you, Cyclops Leader, for the time warp. Oh, hold on, I need to drag myself. Where's my? All right, here we go. If you guys don't know, if you can't see it on like TikTok, I have a horizontal swipe that goes across my screen. And the output gets saved to my to my Discord. So you guys probably see me disappear for a little bit on the TikTok side and on the vertical YouTube streaming side as well. But it takes a messed up screenshot, which goes to my Discord, which I still need to make Discord commands for TikTok. But you should be able to do !Discord in most of the places that I am. And it'll tell you what my Discord link is. I need to have that on an easy copy paste on my side. Come to think of it, I do. I actually do. I can steal it from my bot. Where's my bot? There we go. All right, I'm gonna paste it over on the TikTok side just in case anybody over there would like to join us. I'm trying to start up anime nights and like movie nights and all of that because it sounds super fun just to chill out with you guys, have fun. And where's my TikTok, dang it? Oh, there it is. There we go. So if you guys want to, feel free to. It's free. You get to hang out with us. It's a growing community. We do goofy stuff. Ah, thank you for the follow, Dead Man. Thank you. Oh, I haven't really played like Gmod in forever. Like it was so weirdly complex. It was hard to play because there was no standard of it. I just couldn't get behind it. It was like fun to tinker with for a little bit, and then I'm like, and I'm bored. So I left it. And I haven't touched it in a very, very long time. Tato the Fire, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I did most of this off screen. It's not DEC, it's DSC. Like, if you really, really abbreviated Discord. DSC, not DEC. I don't know what deck is. You made an effed up FNAF crew? How did you make an effed up FNAF crew, James? You eat rocks with soap? Well, I suppose that makes it a little easier to go down, and they're like slick. They just go whoop. Is it a chicken that eats stones to help it digest? It puts stones in its belly to help digest? Are you a chicken? Can you like my TikTok? You probably have multiple TikToks. I don't know which one to like. And plus, I have so many windows open, you cannot believe. I could not find my way to my own TikTok right now. You only have the one? I will try to get there. After stream, I will scroll up in my chat, and I will try to find it and like it for you. You got the FNAF models and changed how they looked, and it looks funny. Like, where did you change them? Like in a Blender 3D kind of a situation, or what are we talking? Alligators eat rocks? Do they even need to? I mean, do they do it by accident? But yeah, I did most of this off screen, but I need to make the edit to where like hand up, hand down, and then I am able to animate it from there, and then like move the eyes and such. So that's kind of what I'm going to try and do tonight, is to just do that. Dar! Yoko commented on the video saying she didn't do anything. And I swear if you do the same, because part 2 is going to come out. I thought you were trying to say draw, like I haven't drawn yet, despite it being me drawing tonight. You're trying to dare me. I don't know, I have plausible deniability. I don't think I did anything wrong at all. I swear if you did that. Kusunoki. I won't comment on it. I won't, I promise. I won't go find it, I won't go dig it up. I won't count the amount of vine booms you did in it to make a shot game. I have no idea how to say your name. That's just a bunch of roses and a medical symbol. Medical Rose. That's what I'm going to call you. Medical Rose. Unless you give me something else to call you. But thank you for the follow the name I cannot pronounce. I did. I posted it on my Discord. She gave it to me. I watched it. I laughed. I sent it to my Discord. I'm like, hey, hey everybody, look. Well, you put it out into the world. You put it out onto the internet. What did you think was going to happen with it? It's meant to be shared, right? It's content. You're looking on my Discord. It's in the chat. Hashtag chat. That's where I put it. You have to scroll up. I saved some references for the lizard. I've got to find those so I can actually kind of see what's going on. Actually, I only need the arm down. How like horrible different is to make the arm down. I don't even think I need a reference line. Let's just close that. I do need water. I've been laughing and talking a good bit, so give me one moment. Did you send it to the Discord or to me directly, James? Holy crap, I've got like multiple notifications. I see it now. Why is that one giant and purple? Oh, that all dark one with the eyeballs, man. That's absolute nightmare fuel. Holy crap. I just looked at the screenshot. All right, there we go. I cleared up my notifications so that little red number won't bother me anymore. Invalid link? What? Well, DEC isn't correct. that was typed earlier by somebody. Thank you for the compliment on the design. I made myself. I designed myself and drew myself. Here, try it again. It's DSC. Somebody typed DEC earlier. That's totally wrong. That's like my YouTube one, but it'll work from anywhere. It's just for tracking purposes. I need to have a Pandora TT for TikTok. What? Hold on. Guy's making me work. Do I have a browser open? Yeah. There we go. No, it launched right to my Discord. When I used it, it just went straight in. I'll copy another one. Hold on. I have multiple links. I don't know if Pandora is right. I don't think that's mine. Oh, you're putting it in chat because that's how you copy it. I gotcha. Oh, I had a bad run-in with a pocket knife, James. I have a scar on my pinky. I wasn't the brightest child. In most situations I was, but in this one I wasn't. I'm like, oh, pocket knife. I need to make a hole in the wall to hang something. Yeah, it clapped back at me. it went right back into my pinky and yeah, went straight down and stopped. Oh, yep, that was fun times. Let me see if I've got the other one available. Yeah, here. If that one doesn't work for some strange reason, I have backup. It is literally just Pandoramonium. I don't own the Pandora one, but I have the Pandoramonium one. That's because Pandora is not the one I use. You've reached level 2. I don't know what that means, but yay. Bruh. I am not the only Pandora in the world, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would copyright all that. I didn't put... It had a YT at the end of it, a capital YT for YouTube. That's the one I use for YouTube tracking. For my traffic. I think I remember why it's difficult to do VTubing and drawing. Because if I look down to draw, it loses because that's just the top of my head. Loses my tracking. I didn't post that one. I post Pandora YT. All right, I'm gonna separate that raised arm out. So that way I can make a frame 1 and frame 2. Ah! It wasn't me, it was a one-armed fox. Ah, thank you, DYL. Thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Gets me closer and closer to that 500 goal on TikTok. You only... that is one vicious hamster, James. A permanent scar from a hamster that chewed and gnawed on your knuckle? Ah, brother, ew. brother, ew. Oh, I have a gnarly scar. And this one's got an interesting story behind it. It's not like, oh, dummy me trying to use a pocket knife to make a hole in the wall to hang a poster. I think it's a skill problem on your end because those both work. Well, you're typing it. That's why you need to copy paste it. It's Am I gonna get another YouTube video now? Now YouTube TikTok video because I'm sassing you live. Oh shit. Oh, hold on. There we go. Oh, I don't know if my curse filter works on TikTok. I don't know if I set it up right. Oh, but yes, the whole I have another scar story. I used to play in basketball when I was in elementary school. And we were playing like skirmishing, practicing, all that. And we split the team up in halves. And I went to, my basket. I had the ball, I was dribbling, I was going for it. And I went to jump up and, of course, shoot my shot. Somebody else jumped up from the opposite side. We split up. It was all the same team, but, the other side, right? So they jumped up to try and block me. And I think I jumped higher. They came back down sooner than I did. And I had this like odd feeling in one of my eyes. And when I landed back down on my feet, I could only see red out of that one eye. In my left eye, I just saw nothing but red. I kept blinking and was like, what? What the heck? And I was just so shocked. I guess when I looked at the other people, they were like, oh my God. They were all freaking out a little bit and trying to get me to go to the bathroom. And parents were called because I was in elementary school. Turns out either he had a ring on or his fingernail or something sharp cut my eyelid open. It didn't cut my eye, but it cut my eyelid. So here I was closing my eyes going, why can I still see? Why can I still see? I open my eyes, I see red. I close my eyes, I see the world. This is not working as intended. It didn't hurt. It was weird. And for like the longest time, while it was still healing, I would go to my classes and they would be like, oh, this is so cool. How many fingers am I holding up? I close my eyes. I could see through my eyelid and I go, 2. You're holding up 2. And they thought that was hilarious. And hell, I got attention for it. So I didn't care. Well, you're the only one talking. You're dominating chat. You're just that awesome. Well, we've got James on the red platform side. He was just holding the hamster in the game room because it was scared of the dog nearby. I didn't notice until I looked down, but it was tearing up your knuckle. Oh, no. We tried hamsters. Oh my god, hamsters are vicious. They're small and they're cute, but they're freaking vicious. Like if you don't separate the babies from the parents, yeah, those are snacks. Found that out the hard way. Ugh. But yes, we need to draw an arm. Strange stories aside, I need another arm. I don't know how to like invites are the way it works. Ooh. Yeah, there's some things, James, that I wonder how I didn't have a scar from. Like I had a chunk of tree, like a heavy chunk of tree, like go straight down my shin, and it was horrible. It looked bad. But like now you have to get really close and know what you're looking for on my leg to tell that I have a scar. But that little knife, that left a scar. It doesn't make a lot of sense sometimes. Like that was a tree that was probably it like put some of its bark and everything in my leg. But how did it heal so well? I don't know. I'm getting a part 2 and it's me. Me only. I'm going solo. But in all honesty, I don't know how to invite you other than those invite links. I don't know how to like drag someone in kicking and screaming to a Discord. Post a damn link once again. It is like so simple. Make sure the capital P. Make sure that P is capital. That might make a difference. All right, so let me make the new layer here. Arm down. Come on. Come on. Arm down. And the downside is you guys can't really see the layers because that's behind me. But that's like the least interesting thing to see anyway. But if you want, I can move my screen about. If you'd rather it, actually I still block it. Never mind, that doesn't help at all. It just puts it more squarely behind my head. Now, you couldn't put a link in there, James, if exactly for the reasons that you said, but I'm also trying to get it over to TikTok. And it's going through just fine. I don't know what the issue is. I see them just fine. I've tested them. They work just fine, so no idea. I've talked so much my little controller pad has went into battery save mode. All right, there we go. It's working. That's because you're typing it. My name is a lot to say and to spell. I don't know how to do that, especially while I'm streaming. Oh, you know what? Yoko found it. she could send it to you. Oh, how about you just add me as a friend on TikTok and I'll paste it to you there. It's literally just my name, Pandoramonium on Discord. Ryan! I'm trying to make it work for you. The lizard thing for real is what cats do when they walk across your keyboard. I am so obsessed with this. Like, I started drawing on this like 2-3 days ago. And then it's like all over my TikTok feed, every social feed. I'm just getting lizard, lizard, lizard. So I wanted a lizard of myself that I can use for the Kusonoki. Do you not know how to use Discord? Is that why all of this is failing? Do I need to make a class to teach you how to use Discord? Bruh. No, I said through Discord. Just add me. It is literally recorded on this stream. Add me on Discord. My username is the same, Pandoramonium. Yeah, buddy, I earned a part 2. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff. Just like you said, James, it's an acceptable type of brain rot. It's just silly, it's goofy. It makes me feel good. Just to see that little goofy lizard going lizard, 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 lizard. Like, how could you hate that? It harms nobody. All right, so the other arm, the shoulder rather, is right about there. No, it is. From it looked like it was not all black. Is it not? No, I think it's just shine. Andrew Ridge, how are you doing, bud? We are finally getting into drawing my arm. I swear that doesn't look right. It looks less than black to me, but oh, you just got off work. Ah, that's the nice feeling of the day, right? You've just sat there, you've done what you need to for those like 4-8 hours, however long you're there, and then now your time is your own. You can do whatever you want. Just time is finally yours. You've earned your paycheck. Now for the fun stuff. Okay. It's Discord's fault. Yep, it's absolutely Discord's fault. It's making assumptions and it's not liking you for those assumptions. But I don't know what to tell you. Oh, thank you. Tenoshiro Kiki, I am doing great. How are you? Oh, I love these little paws flying around. Thank you so much. Welcome. Tenoshiro. I just like saying that. Beans! Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. Oh no, where are you? Please don't tell me you're in hell. You may be in one of those very, very hot... okay, hold on. Abort. We've moved the wrong layer, guys. I am still getting used to Clip Studio Paint. I'm trying my best to get away from Photoshop. I like the fact that I can simply buy Clip Studio Paint and I own it for as long as I want to own it. Not tied to a subscription, but it's a learning process. After being in the comic book industry and the art industry and all of that for so long, I am very, very well ingrained to Photoshop. And I'm angrily gesturing with my Wacom pen right now, but no one can see. But yeah, like there's a lot. I don't even know if you're in the state side of things, but like in the state side of things, oh my god, I went to the grocery store to get pizza ingredients right before stream so we could have some food. I could feel the sun actively burning me. That's how hot it was. Oh, I am glad. I'm glad it was so helpful. I need to go back to making some of those. I've started to think of more like little techie things that I can do, but I also want to, I don't know. I'll be honest. I'm struggling with my path right now because it says dude, throw me your Discord name and I will friend you. It's probably because of the GFX bots. But yeah, shit, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. It's the same as TikTok. Okay, that makes two of us. I'm gonna try and copy paste it. Copy. I almost hit report. Be glad I'm a good clicker. It copied your message. Hold on. I'm just going to type it. KUSUNOKI. It says found nobody. Let me try it again. Friend, add friend. Oh, there we go. Nope, nope, nope. I cannot type there. Rather paste there. There we go. It's sent. Does anybody remember what I was saying before Kusunoki like diverted my attention again? Yeah, mine is a mouthful and hard on your fingers. Mavis Beacon would have to teach you how to type my name. It's that long. Something about yeah, it was groceries about being like crazy hot. But then there was something after that because I remember talking about how the sun was just actively burning me and I could feel all the molecules turning tan in my skin, all the melanin. There we go, melanin. I was trying to say melanoma. That's not right. Melanin coming to the surface. Oh, thank you, Tanoshiro. Thank you. It was struggling. It was because I was struggling with my path. Hello, Gothmami Rain. But yes, I am struggling with my path right now because I kind of want to get my name out there like everybody that's a VTuber, for the most part anyway. I'm not going to say everybody, right? Because there's no all-inclusives. But I want to get my name out there because if I get my name out there, that means I can help more people. But just making 2 tutorials alone, I don't think it's going to do that because I took a look at how I view 2 tutorials. Let's say I'm learning something, whether that be for work, for VTubing, or just something I'm curious about. I go to a YouTube video, I watch it and go, oh, wow, that was actually really good. I might like the video and I'll move on. Do I sub to them? Typically not, because I usually need a one and done and I'm gone. So I'm thinking if I stay the path of just doing technical videos on the Red platform, which I'm trying not to say because of TikTok. I heard that if you say it out loud, they penalize you. But, to answer your question, Andrew Rich, I do VTubing tutorials. and I do streaming tutorials. So like if you wanted to, like my my best performing video is how to record a transparency in your video with OBS. So like if let's say that I was trying to record this. Oh, thank you for comfy Yoko. Hey, if this is the same Yoko, Kusunoki is over on TikTok badgering me. He says, I'm going to get a part 2 where I'm by myself. You're not going to be in it. I have already upset him. Because he can't operate Discord links. Like, seriously, just copy paste. And none of them worked, and they all worked for me. Kusunoki goes over on Twitch. Oh, crap, he's got the Crucible Blade now. I don't tan, I burn. This is like my Irish heritage. I am pale as a ghost. Like, as pale as you see me here, I'm pretty much this pale in real life, so this is pretty accurate. I can't find makeup to save my life because I have such a red-pink undertone, and most things have like a brownish undertone. It doesn't work for me. If I put on like a whole face worth, I'll say it that way, of foundation, I have a different color face than the rest of me. So I can't do that. I need like if I go too pale, it's goth. And I'm not that white. And it goes from like goth to like slightly brown undertones. Like, where's the ginger representation here? I was born with fire engine red hair. I've kept the ginger skin. Oh, I hate sunburn so much. It's just all pain. Pain afterwards. It's not worth it. That's why I stay inside. I don't touch grass because the sun is scary. But yeah, I am definitely going off course here. But to go back to what I was saying before about like my journey, my content creation, is that I'm at a crossroads. Like, I need to figure out what I want to do with my content going forward. I still want to make the tutorials, but how do I make, I don't know exactly how to phrase it, but like entertaining pieces, like entertainment, because people don't watch how-to videos to be entertained. I don't think it'll make a huge following, and I do not want to go the drama route to where I'm a news tuber. I'm having to constantly watch the agencies and the big VTubers, and that's just not my jam. Like, I find certain things interesting, like maybe diving down a rabbit hole of thought kind of thing. So I thought maybe I'd do that. Maybe I do some fun thought projects or things like that, you know, we're probably all thinking kind of thing, and see what answers I can find for. So I might take a little bit of a side detour in my content here in a little bit, which I kind of did it before. I was doing thought pieces like my time in a black company where I was in like a very bad work environment, very much like the bad VTuber agencies that are in and out of the news so often. So that was like a thought piece. I've done a few others as well, and they did pretty well, but I kind of started going heavy into the tutorials because I started rebuilding my own stream, and it coincided with what I was doing anyway. So, see, Kusunoki, that's why you can't get my Discord link to work. You can't even type my name right. I just gave you another clip for your sass video. That's the actual dictionary word, pandemonium. I'm not in the dictionary. You can't look me up there, bro. I have so many devices in front of me. I'm typing with my arms like arched, like, you know, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of how to, like, you know, like how people make like monkey arms? I'm doing monkey arms over top my drawing tablet to get to my keyboard, and it's hard to type. I got an excuse. You've typed pandemonium like 3 times now. Pokedanomorium. What the hell? Speaking of journeys, I've got my end. I've got my endo to my Oh my goodness. I just broke my brain trying to read that. I think I understand what that's saying. You have to figure out the, I'm assuming, estrogen dosage. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. That's how I'm reading that. Oh, I'm reading up in the comments now. Snow Foxo. Where's snow? Where's the snow coming from? I'm like so many different colors. Oh God, Kusunoki, you've started a mistyping of my name streak on YouTube. I'm getting so many alternate spellings now. Tibbity Skittles, BBY. Can I say BBY alive? What does that stand for? Maybe baby? I'm gonna assume it means baby. Yes, okay. I have drawn one line since we started, guys. I'm so distracted. Right, let's see where I was. Because I need the arm to come down like that. Not exactly that far out, but... Oh, thank you, Andrew. Yeah, I drew and designed my model. I don't know if you were here when I said that a little bit ago, but she's all mine. I did pay someone to rig her, but I also paid a bit extra for the file, and then made some modifications to the file. Wifey also made some modifications to the file as well. I am actively trying to make a 2.0. I've got a couple design ideas that are on the side that only like 2 people on the earth have seen. But I think I want to go a little further with the next design. So I have to actually sit down and make some time, make some decisions on that. Big back Yoda? What? You don't have to draw. Here, hold on. All right, we're going on a side tangent, y'all. We're going on a side trip. Field trip, everybody. I started as a PNG tuber. Those who are new to me probably did not know that. And I was very different than what you see right now. Let me see if I can find her. I used the same name, and I just rebranded. Let's see. I reorganized my file, so hopefully I'll be able to find it much easier now. I say that, but now I'm 3 folders in and I still can't find it. Is it in my miscellaneous? No. That was drama I would rather forget. That's proof of drama. We have to keep receipts in the VTuber community. I cannot find it. Hold on. Let me type over my stuff again. That's what happens when you reorganize. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay. There it is. Open mouth. That was the old me. I drew this too. And I just had mouth open and mouth down. Hello, my son AJ. How are you doing, my boy? I don't know why. I just wanted to work in like so many different parental words at once. Bro, what the hell? I was a Gorgon when I started out. This is the old me. This is what I was when I first started as a VTuber. Hold on, I'm dragging the other one over. Oh shit, I missed. Targeting's bad. Yeah, and the only thing it would do is whenever I talked, it would just open its mouth and like lift a little, lift a little, lift a little. That's all it would do. And this was the original me. So it doesn't matter how you start. Like, if you haven't seen any of my YouTube videos, which odds are some of you haven't, because I got the question of, whoa, what videos do you make? I discuss my journey in some of them. Maybe I actually need to make a video just on my journey, but I advocate in a couple of them for, if you're going to start as a VTuber, start simple, start small, and start low cost or free, because you don't know if you're going to like it long term. So if you, and I've unfortunately known people that have done this. If you're like, I'm going to be a VTuber, I'm really going to love it. I'm going to rocket to fame, and I'm going to do this, whatever your plans might be at the start, right? So you're like, to be famous, I have to spend money, and you drop like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on a model, assets, and stream stuff, and all this other crap. There's no guarantee. Investment in the model and anything else monetary wise does not guarantee people will immediately go, oh my God, I love this person, and start following you and liking you and spreading you around. And there's no guarantees with that. And you may hate it. You may get like a month or year in or something like that and be like, oh my God, this is shit. I hate it. I can't do this. Or maybe life takes you in another direction that you never intended, right? So there is absolutely nothing wrong in starting as anything. Simple, simple, simple. This was just a doodle for me. Like I drew it because I loved Gorgons, and I'm like, you know what? I bet nobody out there is a Gorgon. I'll be so unique. And then I ran into like multiple other Gorgon VTubers and became friends. But then I moved on to be the foxy person that you see in front of you. But I kind of went off on a side tangent. I missed in a few comments. I'm going to read back a little bit. The downside of seeing my cursor here is I think it's on my streaming monitor. So I'm trying to select something I can't. Think of the money, the fame, the power. Yeah. Gappy, yes. If that's your goal, if that's what you want to do, there's nothing wrong with it. But I always try to temper expectations with reality. Because if you think about how many people are out there with that same idea, like, oh, I'm going to be famous. I'm going to be a VTuber. I'm going to make this big channel. Everybody's going to come, and I'm going to make so much money, and I'm going to be famous, and I'm going to be right up there with like all the big ones in the award ceremonies, and conventions are going to want to have me as guest, and all this other stuff. It's fine to dream, but don't dream beyond reality. Understand that with this music, it feels like I'm giving some kind of like inspirational TED talk here, but basically, it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy. If it is, you get lucky. And that's not normal. I work in data outside of this. And statistically speaking, the amount of people who are VTubers right now, or at least, call themselves active VTubers, is insurmountable, is uncountable. I couldn't even begin to try and count them. That's that many. Because it's worldwide. It's not like, oh, it's only US and England, a UK, Japan, or wherever in the world. It's everywhere. Everywhere has them. So there's a ton of people you're competing against for what equates to like a handful of actual jobs in the industry. Sure, you can be indie. You can do it yourself. You could make that name for yourself. It is possible. People have done it. But I bet if you ask them, what did it take? How did you start? What were your bumps in the road? What did you learn from it? And like all of those like very insightful questions, you would understand just how much work it is. I've worked in a similar industry before where I think the easiest way for me to explain it, and I promise I'll read more comments here in a second, I'm sorry, but I got to get this out of my brain, otherwise I'm going to get sidetracked, is starting your own company. Like, let's say something small, something simple. I want to start a small restaurant in my hometown. I don't, but you just roll with me here. Holy shit. What am I hearing? Inactivity detected? I am sitting here. I am talking. I am moving, TikTok. How dare you? say that I am inactive. But or maybe if I change my screen, it'll think, okay, I'll change it back to that. But if you're starting a small business, it sounds, no, don't you dare encourage them, Kuzunoki. But if you're starting a small business, it sounds simple, right? Oh, I just have to show up and hire people, and they'll do all the work for me, and I just sit back and collect the money. That's not how a business works. And you're thinking very simplistically. Ideally, if you look up how much somebody who works a small business actually puts in hour-wise, it's an absolute ton in the beginning. So I'll compare it to like my 9-to-5 job. I can clock in and I can clock out, and they cannot bother me outside of work. However, if I was a VTuber full-time and I was independent, I mean, sometimes if you're an agency, this applies as well. It also depends on personality, but you're going to be putting in a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of people out. Now, I don't want to say man hours, because you can be man or a woman or anything in between, but you can put in a lot of human hours to do so much to try and get yourself noticed, because there's so much to do. Like, you have to make content for YouTube, you have to make content for TikTok and Instagram, and you have to stream so often throughout the week. Like 3 is, I think it's like an industry kind of standards, like 3 times a week for streaming. So if you do that 8 hours a day, streams 3 days a week, which this also comes into the thing at the end of the month that I'm planning, is that's why I'm able to kind of rattle off some of this stuff, is because I've been planning this. So I just keep your eyes out for that. End of the month, the 31st, I'm going to be doing something. So keep your eyes out, but I'll be going into more depth about this as to whether or not you should or shouldn't be an independent or an agency, or, maybe after you see both sides of this coin, maybe you're like, you know what, this isn't for me. Maybe I'll just be casual. I'll just have fun. I won't take the journey seriously. I'll just be in it for my own pleasure, which is absolutely fine. Whatever you choose, absolutely fine. Hello, Titan Jenkins. Hello. And I'll read some comments, because I kind of went off on a tangent there. But thank you for the follow, Paradox, the Vindictive, which, that sounds like it sounds like some kind of like Mongolian leader who's going to come and take over your land. I'm trying to think of the Ghostbusters poster. It's just slipping my head. I cannot remember what it is. Brain. I just need that little circling thing on my brain right now that shows I'm deep in thought. Lord have mercy, how much child support am I have to pay? Ah, shit! Who put me in jail? Goth mommy. I was being helpful. I promised I had a permit to do my speech. I was on public land. You can't lock me up. Yeah, Goth mommy's right. Like $20, $30 per model, no problem. That's a wonderful way to start, right? Just put in what you're able to afford. Don't go crazy. Do something that you enjoy. And if you change your mind later, like I did, I changed my mind later and said, you know what? I hate drawing snake hair. I don't want to keep drawing snake hair. That was one of many reasons why I wanted to change, but that was one of the reasons I really didn't like drawing snakes after a while, because it was something I was not really enjoying. So I decided for many other reasons to change. And that's fine. And that's also another great reason why you don't start expensive. You may change your mind in many different ways. When I see this live, I sallow, I don't know what that is. Something very big. I'm not being rude. I think there's 2 things more than likely that you're talking about. I can guess what they are. It's got to be my ears, right? I do have some pretty big ears. I am a Fennec Fox after all. You still can't spell my name. It's literally on your screen. No, it's not that. Oh, jeez, what else could it be? See, yeah, James. Now it says I couldn't connect on TikTok. Is just giving me so many issues. That says cannot connect. What? It ended my live. I guess there wasn't enough screen movement. Oh shit, I have it set to a game. That might be why. I still had it set for long winter. Alright, let's try it again. But this time I'll set it right. There we go. Okay. That should hopefully fix it. Alright. So hopefully TikTok stays put. I was on a game. I forgot to change it. I am on art now on TikTok as well. So that should hopefully fix it. It shouldn't hope to see a bunch of like, woo, screen movement. I'm playing a game. Yeah, TikTok is weird. I'm not used to that. Like, I could be stationary for like 5 minutes or whatever I wanted to on any of the other streaming platforms. They wouldn't care. They wouldn't like actively disconnect me. But apparently TikTok does. I guess I'm not moving enough. But yes. Let's see. Did I miss any comments here? Yeah, and you're right, James. Sometimes you just forget that money's even involved. Like, I'd love it if I could afford my model just on the kindness of strangers. But realistically, I doubt that's gonna happen. I highly doubt that's gonna happen. I put the goal up there because I did a birthday subathon, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it for a bit. I got a decent amount. Someone sent me 25, I think it was, which is very, very nice of them. Welcome back, Titan. Sorry my stream ended. TikTok's like, you're not moving enough. Let's just end your stream. You're clearly not there at all. Yeah. So I had to bring it back. But in fairness, I was set to a game. I needed to set it to... I'm trying to find my background music. I set it to be art, since that's what I'm actually doing. I'm not used to TikTok just yet. What on earth is muy no maro nap? What the heck? Did you hit your head on your keyboard? But I need to draw an arm. Yes, we need to move. Otherwise TikTok will stop me again. But yes, I'm going to get off my soapbox a little bit for now, but feel free to poke me about subjects, especially the VTubing subjects, because naturally that's one of my passions. Oh shit, that's my name backwards. Wait. Does it follow Mixaplick rules? Like in Superman? I'll try and join these two to see if it looks right. And I just remapped this controller that I'm using, so I'm struggling to remember what button was what. Because I finally got this working not too long ago. Because for a while, it just stopped charging. Couldn't charge it. And for those interested, it is like a Wacom... It's like 8K something. It's like a little like control pad. I'd have to tear it apart to get the model number. Thank you for liking the live and welcome back. Yeah, absolutely. 100% we can go talking. I am happy to keep talking. I can try to draw as I talk. Because the TikTok stopped me for not being active enough. Hello, Swan Cuffy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I just called banned from another live for calling him good boys. What? Femboy followed me. I have reached the peak, everybody. Femboy followed me. I have the backing of the Femboy army. Ronaldo, welcome. And thank you for following. That's what I get. That's okay. I can take it. I've lived over 200 years. I think I'll survive. You know, how I... you know, I'll tell you how I messed it up. And this is going to end up in your video. Because I'm assuming because of your name, you know at least a little bit of Japanese. I typed K-U-S-O. Do you know what that is? Hello, shiny specs. Another VTuber. I'm assuming the VT at the end is a VTuber, which is very customary for us to do. Welcome, welcome. You can say Luffy. My other account has Luffy, so I picked Koofy for this account. Luffy's fine. I love One Piece. I am so far behind on One Piece. How did I share the stream? How did I do? It says I shared the stream. Oh, yeah, for those who've just joined, I'm drawing the lizard meme, but it's me. Here. See, arm up, and then I'm drawing arm down now. Vehicle tester. Ah, yeah. I should have known. I kind of figured. But that was a good one. I liked it. Vehicle tester. You consider, hey, I'll give you another one for the next time somebody says that. Vasectomy tester. Thank you for sharing the stream, Dom. Thank you. But yes, I am going to animate this after I'm done. I have added far too many layers. You guys can't see the layers because I'm behind the layers. Hold on. There we go. I'll move a little bit, but I have made far too many layers. They're actually collapsed under folders for this. I shouldn't have made this many layers, but here we are. I made that many layers. Yes. Rate me on a scale of 1 to 10. How was your vasectomy? It just makes me think Baymax, but for vasectomies. How would you rate your care? No, I got a new follower, Mad. Oh my god, I'm gonna absolutely Mad Jebediah. Okay, my brain finally broke it up. I finally figured out where the space is supposed to be. Mad Jebediah, welcome and thank you. Thank you for the follow. Eventually, I will get that for all platforms to where everything will pop up. Oh, it's K-U-S-O, Kuso. Look, ask your local AI agent, what does Kuso mean in Japanese? I'm wondering if you actually got it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Femboy. Thank you. But yeah, I'm going to zoom in and do the eyes splitting apart like the normal one does, the lizard. And I'm also going to make this available on my streams. That way, if you type... I also have an AI voice that I made to, instead of saying lizard, it goes Foxy. Because it's just like the built-in voice on Windows. That's what I used. So it's not like I'm going way off on the AI rails. I know that's not like everybody's cup of tea. But it's one of the Microsoft built-in voices saying Foxy. And it messed with it a little bit. So every time I hit the button, it's going to go Foxy. So every time you say that on my stream, this will pop up and it'll hit the button a few times and then disappear. So it'll be a little thing that the audience can do just to interact and cause chaos on my stream. Hello, Sonic the Hedgehog 1000. Hello. No, not Kuzo. Not like the llama. No, not like the prince that turned into a llama. Kuso. K-U-S-O. Here. Do I need to spell this out for you? Hold on. so. Here's what it means. It means poop. That is how I misspelled your name. I misspelled your name as poop. Oh, I dragged Yoko in with me. You're not my dad. Mad. That works. Thank you so much, Mad. Although, Jebedias is also very awesome to say. My brain just had to split the words because I was trying to do M-A-D-J-E, and I'm like, is that a word? Is that a different language? My brain was thinking that was where it was supposed to separate. I will not say that. It's not worth the follow, Leo. Because odds are you're just gonna clip it and use it against me like trolls on the internet do. I wonder why. Like, what about that? Like, grouping of 5 letters makes it standard for us to split it there. I guess. Yo, Kirby, welcome, welcome. Don't suck up my chatters. I don't even know what that kitsune fruit is, bruh. You shoved that in the video. I'm like, that looks like some like Crash Bandicoot kind of crap. Banjo-Kazooie. But yes, we need to draw an arm. I'm talking more than drawing. Oh, thank you for the follow, Lily. Thank you. But yes, welcome everybody from all the platforms that I'm currently on. I am mass streaming to like so many different ways, so many different platforms. I have the TikTok, the red platform, the purple platform, the red platform, vertical, and I was doing Kick, but I'm like, I got nobody from Kick interacting at all. Ace the King, welcome, welcome. Hello. We are trying to draw an arm, but I'm doing more chatting than arming. I'm trying to think, is that the right spot for my arm? You have a VTuber mom? Is it Yoko? Is Yoko your mom? Thank you for sharing the stream, Grey Ghost. Thank you. We are going to try and actually draw an arm. I promise I intended to draw tonight. Hell no! What collection are we're talking about, Matt? A collection of what? Are we talking a collection of chewed up bubblegum? Of emotes! That's an absolutely acceptable collection to share. It's a goober collection. I thought you were gonna do a booger collection, but this is way better. Thank you. I love having emotes bounce around, so do not feel shy about the emotes. Just don't flood. Where's the arm? Oh. It's elbow deep in your mom. Got him. I don't know. I don't know if it even works right. Because I have drawn like 2 lines and I've talked most of the time. So I have not been able to really focus. Oh, I've actually got a joke on that. I'm going to call you Diamond because that's all I can see. I have a joke TikTok. I was on Yomi's stream and her chat said the same thing. Like, holy crap, am I seeing the pansexual flag right now? And I'm like, what? And so I had to look it up after stream and oh my god, it's so close of a color match. The only thing I have different is the green bits. But every other color is almost spot on. And it was not intentional. Not intentional at all. Right? I think I might still have it. Hold on. it was in my drag and drop. I don't know if I can actively select it from, because it may just have a random name. Let me see if I can find it in my scrollable list. And I'll throw it on my head so you guys can see just how close the colors are. If not, I'll just open it up in another way. Yep, it's not there. So we're just gonna drag it in. Hold on. See, and this is how I've only drawn 2 lines, because I get so engaged with you guys. It's a lot of fun. All right, so where on earth did I put that? Streaming assets. There we go. Drag and drop items, and see, it's pretty darn close. That's more of a hot pink. My yellow is pretty close. The blue is pretty darn close. So yeah, it's in the ballpark, right? I'm just gonna leave that there for a little bit, because it took me a while to find it. Oh, thank you for the follows. I just looked back after putting that flag on my head. Thank you, Jamie, for the follow. Thank you, Ace. And let's see, did I miss anybody else? Boopy, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I didn't know that I was pan coded. But yes, I made a whole video about me not knowing that and finding it out on Yomi's chat. Thank you, Diamond, for the follow. Yeah, I'm the 2.0. I'm the living embodiment. Not really. I'm not pansexual, but I have nothing against any of the spectrums. I am on there, if you can't tell. I'm absolutely on, like, probably all the spectrums, in all honesty. I've never been tested for some of them, but some of them are self-designed. And I am definitely on there. I am not going to be able to say that name right. RHEHDJDHR. Thank you for the follow. I had to go, like, alphabetical there. Thank you, Vapple. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Godslayer. But yes, we were trying to draw arms. You still can't say, just say Pandora. You're typing the wrong word, and you're spending all that time typing the wrong word. Thank you, Angel, for the follow. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I don't think that's the right angle for my arm, to the point of someone earlier. I threw that in to see if it would even work. Like I said, I'm very distracted. I'm chatting like crazy with you guys. You're typing it wrong on purpose. Okay, then now that I know that, I won't react to it. It just means you can't type it right. I'll just give you a mulligan, and I'll overlook your ineptitude to type my name. Ah, hell no. Yeah, we bother Kusunoki here. We all gang up on Kusunoki in a friendly way here. So this is not like me hating on him. I like him, he's fun. But we take jabs at each other. Thank you, Bubbly. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I will probably not end up having a full arm by the end of the night. Pandora, do I have a Discord? Yes, I do. And do not be like Kusunoki and type it incorrectly. Because he can't type my name. Ah, look, a mysterious fox has followed. I don't know why I went into that accent. Oh, get some sleep, Mad. Thank you so much for sharing your goobers with me. It was wonderful having you here. I hope you have a wonderful night. Sleep well, my friend. Panda Express. Let me get it from my bot. I gotta eventually make it to where TikTok has the commands. I might have done it, but I do not remember. Thank you, Starlight. Thank you for the follow. There is the Discord. If anybody wants to sneak in, hang out. We're going to try and start anime nights, movie nights. We're trying to get some votes on that. Thank you, Panda. Thank you for the follow. And yeah, I want to try and do more engaging things with you guys. Like I was saying earlier, TF2, we pick a server. I share the IP. We all join kind of thing. Just goof off, have fun, right? And maybe that just gets streamed. But yeah, I am not able to concentrate super well on my my artistic endeavor tonight. My character looks easy to draw. Yeah, compared to my last one. This was me before. I told chat earlier, one of the reasons I didn't want to be this anymore is I got tired of drawing snake hair. Everything had to be uniform length because it's a tubular snake. There's no bending and flexing like there is with hair, and it drove me bonkers. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to switch away from it. I got tired of drawing snakes. Okay, I will await your return, Ace the King. But yeah, I got better at drawing snakes, but it was just so much. I just couldn't take it. And there's lots of other reasons. Lots of other reasons why I wanted to change. There's a guy named, I'm assuming guy, but there is an individual, I'll say it that way, named Femboy in here. I don't know if they're still here, because they might have been when the stream crashed, because they kicked me off because I wasn't gaming, which, my bad, I said it to the wrong thing. Yes, you can be honest, but as long as it's coming from a place of honesty and curiosity and not any kind of like hostility, that's the caveat. Is it that my arm doesn't look right? It definitely doesn't. Oh, thank you, Diamond. I don't know what else to call you, but thank you so much. I am super conscious. I'm self-conscious about my voice. I've heard mixed things. Rage. There we go. Let's see if I can remember. I will probably forget, and I'll have to have a reminder or two. I got a rose. I don't know what the roses are for. Rage sent like 16 roses, and then Hino sent 1 rose. I'm not used to the TikTok stuff. Well, thank you. I don't know what the roses do, but what are the roses for? You're throwing things at me that I don't understand. Comfort you, Tito. What happened? What happened, Tito? You can tell us. We're here to support you. Not like not like Kusunoki. We're not here to support Kusunoki at all. We're here to do the opposite for Kusunoki. But for Tito, we'll definitely support Tito. Oh, ow, broke your ankle, bud? I hope it's just a sprain and it feels like it broke, but if that's the case, more than likely you're on your phone right now. And if that's the case, definitely call somebody who can come help you. It will be okay. I have broken limbs before. It hurts. I can't sing for shit. I can't sing like to save my life, Rage. Oh, you're in the hospital. Well, at least you're in the right spot. And it will definitely hurt for a while. 100% it will hurt for a while. But the cool thing is, you get a cast. And you get to, like, in my case, when I broke my leg. I forget which one. I think it was the right one. When I was in high school, I attended somebody's, like, birthday party. They wanted to do it at a roller rink. I'd never skated before. Dummy me got a little confident. And I broke my leg. No, it was my arm. It wasn't my... oh, God, I can't remember. I had crutches. So, yes, I had to have broke my leg. Unless I broke more than one thing. Maybe that's why. But I broke something. So I got to use the elevator, which you had to get a special key for my high school. And I got to ride that, and oh my God, so many people suddenly were my friends. Everybody wanted to ride on the elevator, and I was the one with the key. I made friends. Temporary friends, but friends. So it'll be fine. You'll heal. It's going to suck for a while, bud, but you got this. Just focus your attention somewhere else. Play video games, watch TV, whatever it is. And looks like Hino rushed level 2. Super, super fast. The cats try to kill you. I have 4 cats, and they're constantly trying to kill me. If I go down the stairs, they zip across. Like, they're on the left side of me. They zip in front of me going right, and then they keep going down. It's like they're purposely trying to murder me so they can eat me. That's a cat for you. But hopefully you heal up, bud. What's good, Auntie? I'm just going to call you Twinkler. I'm not going to say that out loud. 7 cats. Holy moly. I thought I had a lot. I would totally adopt so many cats if I could. But you got to draw the line somewhere because you want them to be happy and healthy and make sure that you can actually provide for them, like all of them. Yeah, I kind of figured. Just to be on the safe side, right? That is definitely not right. I think that might be good. Let's see. I'm still getting used to this little auxiliary pad that I'm using for all of my my buttons and such. I know a song named Creep and a song named Wonderwall, but not a song Creep by Wonderwall. Oh, it's Mama and her babies. Okay, that makes a lot more sense why you have 7 cats. You guys gotta tell me what all these gummy bears and dolphins and like roses and crap you're throwing at me is. I don't know what it is. Is it just like emotes? I would question if she's moving it. It's already been reset. She might be. I don't know what she's doing. It's been a long time since I had my stuff broke. But yeah, hit the nurse button. See if you can get a different nurse. That is fine, Kusunoki. I could tell Discord was giving you problems earlier. Nothing would work. I need to concentrate to draw. I can't draw and talk super well. And this needs to be silly. It doesn't need to be like super accurate, but and you guys, I have a bot on the TikTok side. I don't know exactly how it works. I haven't used it for except for 2 streams. So I don't know what the levels are for, but it means you've been here, you've been engaging, so it's leveling you up. You can try. You can push all my buttons, see if a skateboard list pops out, Nebula. But yeah, I've been compared to the Nintendo Switch because of my Tails. At least the 1, not the 2. I've been compared to Google Chrome and Firefox had a baby. And more recently, I've been compared to the Pan flag, which is what's on my forehead right now. So I've been compared to several things. I have no idea what's going on with you, Tito, but hit that nurse button. Get a different nurse if that one seems a bit sus. Yes! Yes, I do have heterochromia. I can't even say it. Hold on. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm going to zoom in. That's weird because it worked for me, but I'm also the owner, so... But yeah, that is... Let me see if I can fix the Discord thing here, because if it's not just Kusunoki having the problems, it's probably something else. And that might also explain why it's been a bit troublesome to get new people to join my Discord. Maybe the link just broke. But some people are joining. I just got some... I got some new people. I got Ace. All right, let's try this one. I just generated a new one. That one should work. I literally just made it. It's a gibberish link, but... Invite Panda Express. I actually had that like 2 days ago. The leftovers were consumed yesterday. I lost my pen. All right, let's reset that. I think the shoulder's my problem. I don't think I put the shoulder out far enough. Because if I look at this one, it seems like it should be out a little further. So I think that's why everything's looking a little wonky. So it's not like I'm really great at concentrating at the same time as talking, so. A pan lover? Well, technically no. I love like everybody, but this was from a reference of my color scheme. Because I'm pretty much those colors and a little bit more, but primarily those colors. Well, welcome, Yanagi's husband. Ah, you're in the server of Panda. Nice. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. How am I doing my goal anyway? I've hidden my goal. I don't know how far along I am. That almost sounds like I'm expecting a baby. Ah, we're 41% there. Nice. We're at 209. That's really, really cool. Of course, Pookie. Welcome to the server range. Yippee! I have a yippee. Hold on. Is it still in my recents? Nope, it's not in my recents. Let me open my yippee. Oh wait, it's in my meme folder. Hold on. I was in the wrong folder. Yippee! I made a video with this. I will see you later, Rage. Thank you for hanging out with me in the live stream, and thank you for joining my Discord. I will see you later. Oh no, it's a yippee. I didn't realize when I made it, I didn't have to make it white. I could make it the same skin tone as me. Oh, you finally fixed it. That's good. Oh! Yep, that would do it. I have it set for verified emails. Because I got GFX bots and other crappy things that joined, and I want to try and weed those out. Bruh. Sorry you can't verify your email like one of the simplest things, Kusunoki. But hey, think about this. It's fixed now. So anytime you try to join another person's Discord, it'll just work. And you're welcome for helping you find the problem. Ender Bio, thank you for the follow. I made a new one. This one should work. It literally just worked for someone. Rage just used this. There you go. Oh, I don't need my yippee. All right, we're going to try and fix the shoulder. So let's see, about like that, about like that. Let's see, is that about the right distance? That might be. Panda Express. Why do they move so much? Why? Earthquake, earthquake. It's a little thing called mass versus gravity. I am not used to this little drawing pad thing. Like the zoom in, the move, all of that. I am not used to where I place them. Yes, the gravitational pull of my planetary orbs. Even my ears move if I blink. Try and get the line to line up. Cosmonaut K, hello! Oh, thank you for stopping by and saying hello before you go to bed. I wish you the most amazing dreams, that you sleep the best you have in months, and you wake up super refreshed and have a wonderful day that follows. Thank you so much for taking a moment just to say all that. FBI, open up. No. Nothing to see here in the Foxy Den. Get out of my foxhole, FBI. Oh, I'm for those that are newer to the stream, I'm also forcing myself to learn Clip Studio Paint. So I stumble a little bit because I don't know the tools as well as I do Photoshop. So that is one of the other reasons why. There we go, brush size. Now we have someone settled business we got to deal with. Oh, some unsettled. Making my brain work like it's some kind of cryptic message you're sending me there, Kusunoki. The crispy chicken nugget and oh my goodness, Kalia Caper. Let me know if I said that right. Thank you so much, both of you, for the follows. Fanboy smash, 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 smash. Hopefully the good kind of smash. Not like Hulk smash. Nope, nope, nope. I didn't mean to draw a line. I am trying to zoom, thank you. Ah, PT, thank you for the head pads. Oh, thank you. How are you doing, PT? Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to draw, but I drew 2 lines, and then I erased those 2 lines. And I'm trying to draw them again. We go! I didn't miss the Pandora stream. No, no, you have not. I am still going. I have roughly 45 minutes-ish in the middle of the average of how long I have left, and I still haven't drawn the arm. I've talked far too much with my audience. And not enough drawing, which is fine. Just means I have to draw it later if I don't get it done tonight. Yeah, technically Ace. Yes, the Hulk could smash in a good and a bad way. I just think of him manhandling Loki by the ankles when I think Hulk smash. And that's not the good kind. Audience kept Pandora from drawing for 1.5 hours. Good job. It is true. It is true. You kept me talking, which is good. I appreciate that. I love to have an interactive audience. It makes this way more enjoyable for me. Even if I don't get stuff done, I appreciate that more than you guys could know. Don't let her draw a single line. Do not give them ideas, PT. Do not. They've already done this on accident. If they do it on purpose, I'll never draw again. You know what? I didn't draw that part, so I don't know, Buff. I don't want to go into detail. There's detail, but I'm not going to go into it. And neither are you. But in theory, this is my natural hair color. And how it grows is natural. So take that as you will. No, you need to know. You're just going to have to write that question on your gravestone, bud. You're never going to know. Oh, go for it, Ace. Go for it. Be talkative. Have fun. We're all here to have fun. So do not worry about it. But yeah, I'm probably not going to end this night with an actual arm. Oh crap. That's the wrong brush. Told you guys I'm learning Clip Studio Paint. Let's see, is this even the right? Yeah, that's the right one. Whatever you do not look at your chat. Oh God, what did you do? I'm just gonna start calling you Kuso now. Oh God, you're loading up the shotgun. Oh my God. Oh my God, that blasted my eardrums. I have headphones on. Holy shit. I like that song and then it went all like crappy bass-tastic. Holy crap. Oh, hey, the poll for if anybody would want anime movie nights, etc. has 4 upvotes. One of which was the bot because it has to start them, but yay, 3 upvotes. It's gotta be pink. or I'm like debating now. Like, what would it look like? I never put that into my design. What would that look like? Because if I ever get popular enough, people may want to draw, you know, more adult things of me. They will need to know. I need to figure this out. Decisions need to be made. Well, I'm going to call you Kuso. Chisai Kuso. I don't know how much Japanese you actually know. It means you little shit. Chisai is small and Kuso is shit. You're a little shit. I am totally just joking with you. I know you're gonna make another video featuring me. I adopted 2 people from TikTok stream already, so why not? Let's have a 3rd child. It's typically like your mom or your father in VTubing means those who created, like your model or your rigging, because you could have a VTuber mama, VTuber papa, and that is what that means. Is who brought you into the world. You know, art, rigging. You were brought into the world via them. So you're a VTuber mama papa. I swear I will get this line. Wait, is that actually good? I'm trying to taper it down. I need to learn more about this program. And I also need to use my art tablet way more because I'm not used to it. I hadn't used it in so long because I kept like doing this and that and so on and so forth, like editing videos as an example. I forgot somebody asked me that. I didn't answer it earlier. If they happen to still be here, yes, I do edit my own videos. So I am so torn to the winds as far as like little projects I'm doing that I cannot focus on one specific thing for very long because I'm trying to do the whole. I watch a lot of anime. What was the last one I watched? Oh, I watched Dandadan as I ate my pizza a little bit ago. So I'm up to the most recent episode on season 2. I have watched so much anime in my life. I didn't actually fan sub, but I was a fan sub distributor in my youth. So I helped people get anime that they normally couldn't get. So I was a redistributor of sorts. Oh, thank you, A's. Just to let you know, your little cat is gonna be. Oh, the chat. You realize I have a lot of power in both of the places that you're throwing these threats, right? Chisakuso. I can remove you from both places. So don't go crazy in my Discord. I don't mind joking, but don't go crazy. I was playing Doom probably before you were a twinkle in your father's eye or his nutsack. So don't come at me with Doom stuff. Right. I'm going to date myself a little bit, PT. VHS tapes. Under a millisecond? Are you just flicking the power on and off? Is that all you're doing? Another fox! Fyra. Fyra the Kitsune, yes! Thank you, Cushy, and thank you, Teddy, for the follows. Hello. Hello, fellow Kitsune. Hello, Yuka. I need to see what kind of Kitsune you are. Ah, the chat's moving too much. I can't click your name. Ah! I am trying. I will have to find you later. The chat keeps moving. I can't click on you. Oh, you don't have a pic. Okay, then that would not have been fruitful. 3,000 years ago, yes. That's what I mean, PT, about I was a redistributor. I would get the fan subs and I would like duplicate them. And then I would ship them out to other people because it was absolutely difficult to get them back when I existed. I did say I was over 200 years old. So that was the only way that I could really get them without like breaking my poor little piggy bank and like going broke for every single new episode. So yay for fan subs. Before the internet was invented and AOL was just a thought. You're at Ninetales. Ah, I like it already. Am I saying it right, Fyra? I will eventually have Ninetales. My original thought was for every year that I stream as a VTuber in this form, I had a prior form earlier that was not this, I would add a tail. And eventually, after I was streaming for 9 years, well, actually, I started with 2. So I'm on year 3 now. I need a new tail. But you get the point. Every year I'd get a new tail. Eventually I would have all these tails. Oh, that's okay. Yoko will tell me if you put out another one. Oh, you're 5 tails. I have so many people with many, many tails in my stream. But I think having like all those tails may be a lot because I find whenever I'm trying to draw myself or put myself into my own YouTube thumbnails, I take up a lot of space unnecessarily. Where other people just normal body. PT has 0 tails. If anybody has a tail, they could donate to PT. But yeah, I like the concept was good. But I think I might have a form with 9 tails and then just back to this form. That might be a little easier. I drew my own. I hate myself as a result. I'll show you because I showed it earlier. This was how I started. I started as a Gorgon and I had my open mouth and my closed mouth for my PNG tuber. And I had to draw every single snake in every single way anytime I drew myself. I hated drawing snakes after like a year. So that and other reasons, I decided to rebrand as the fox you see in front of me. In front of you, rather. I guess in front of me too, I guess. But, you know. Ace the King can only give you a Queen of Hearts, PT. No tails to give. Alright, let's go back to what I was trying to do. Eventually, I will have a second arm, y'all. I'm probably going to have to remap these buttons to something that makes sense. Because the way I have these mapped, I'm forgetting which one does what. they don't have any logical order. I put them in as I remembered I wanted that function, and that's not good. Oh damn, that's so wrong. Oh, that's way thick. Let's go back to that. That's far too thin. What the hell? Let's see. About how thick do I need it? Maybe that. Yes, please. Thank you for following. Yes, BT, that was the Gorgon. The Gorgon of old. If anybody wants to hear more of the reasons why I switched, let me know. Happy to go into that. Even me drawing concept art for my friend's game is way easier. I'll just do my Ninja Star. I'll have you know that is my backup weapon. If I'm ever in a bind, my hair accessory gets me out of danger. I do have kunai, though. See, I have kunai. So I am well armed. Let me make sure. Yep, that's in the vertical. That's in the vertical just fine. So I have more. Technically, in my original design, I have a katana as well. But I couldn't figure out how to get that in there. So I left it out of this design. Naruto toys. Yes, they are plastic Naruto branded toys I imported from Japan. You got me. I struggled with those. I normally can't draw like that kind of object. So I struggled, especially when it came to getting the angles just right. I think they're okay. They're not perfect. So yeah, I'm not the best at that kind of stuff. Ah, King Titans, thank you for the follow. I still think my shoulder doesn't look right. I think it needs to come down like more of an angle. But I can't not use this part because I've already got that. I suppose I could put a band-aid fix in to where, yeah, if I wanted to, I'm just going to draw a temporary line, like take it down. Like if I'm doing like that. That looks about right. But I would be missing covering some of this. I could put a fix into where it matches this color and will hide it. So if that's the case, if that's what makes it look right, I can do that. I swear the chat just repeated itself. My brain broke. I'm like, wait, wasn't that a message from earlier? But I think that might actually be right. I'm assuming the line is right here. Buffering. One thing I really miss on the last device I was using to help me draw was I could easily just do like size of the eraser. I've got my eraser here, and if I turn my pen, you've seen it immediately changed. I could change the size without going through a bunch of hassle. Like on this one, I have to click a few things, and then I can do it. And even then, it's very sensitive. Like I can't get an exact size. It's not like a mouse wheel. So it's a little bit annoying to get like the right. That is not what I wanted. Like the right brush size for eraser or for pen. Yeah, no offense taken. If you're just simply asking for curiosity's sake, I am transgendered. It's not something I typically advertise because I'm a person just like any other person. Just everybody's different, right? But I don't mind answering the question. As long as nothing bad is done with that information. Oh, you're welcome. And thank you so much, Christopher. I appreciate that. Yeah, the world's not safe for my particular kinds of people, so not bringing things up is probably the safest thing you can do in this situation. Because you never know with the world being what it is right now. It says inactivity. I'm drawing. I am drawing. Oh, it wants me to do a puzzle. What the heck, TikTok? I don't have time for your shenanigans. Does it want me to constantly poke TikTok live? Like, what if somebody's in a game? What the hell? Like, I'm fighting like 5v5 and TikTok's like ringing in my ear going, I think you're inactive, bruh. How about you solve this puzzle for me? Prove you're alive. What the hell kind of design is that bullshit? I have it set to art. I'm not going to be like hopping around and moving my screen a lot. Thank you, Jester. Jujutsu shenanigans. Yeah, right. I have to juggle all that. But you're right. I don't remember if you told me if it was Fyra or Fira. But you're right. Living in fear. Gotta love it, right? It wasn't bad enough living in the previous flavor of fear. We had to amp it up into nightmare levels. Because why not, right? All to feed the anger machine. All to feed the anger machine. Gotta demonize somebody. Well, thank you, Illegal. Thank you for the follow. I think I thanked Jester, but if I did not, thank you, Jester. First, it's the closest now. Just, yep. Closet. I read that as closest, but it's closet. But yeah, there's so many things to be worried about in this world. Some of them you should be worried about. Other things, honestly, you should never worry about. You shouldn't have to. Like, any human being on the earth shouldn't have to walk out their front door and worry about where's my next meal? How do I get well? How do I stay well? Where does my next paycheck come from? Or am I going to get like beaten up in a hate crime today? Or like anything in that same vein. You should never, anybody on the earth, have to worry about that stuff. That should just be an absolute non-worry for everybody. It is so simple, but, you know, it's unfortunately not that simple. At least they don't make it simple. It's like trying to join a Discord server by typing out the gibberish link. Here's an easy way. Why are you doing it the hard way? Ooh. Oh, Jujutsu Kaisen? That's good. That is a good one. I absolutely do have a Discord server. I need to make that command with my TikTok bot so I don't have to keep pasting it in. I mean, it's one thing to like know you can mess with your friends, but it's another thing to like mess with strangers. What do you mean? Oh, did you feel targeted? Did you feel targeted, Kusunoki? I wonder why you felt targeted. I am far too much of a perfectionist for a silly doodle. Oh my goodness, this little drawing pad companion is driving me bonkers. Well, he kind of asked for it. In all honesty, he bugs me constantly in my streams ever since he found me. And he and I keep bugging each other. He's made this, like, I don't know if expose is the right word, but this TikTok style complaint about me and Yoko, who is another VTuber. Comfy Yoko, go look her up. She's here on TikTok. I know she's on Twitch because she followed me earlier in Comfy Yoko. Do follow her. She's cool. Her and I apparently have teamed up, and you can't see me do air quotes here, but have teamed up on Kusunoki. Yes! Welcome to my foxhole, fellow fox. That is absolutely what I call my Discord, by the way. Seriously, it has a touch ring, this device, and I was trying to make it rotate my canvas. The whole damn device was rotating. I was like, why is this not going? It was pulling a skate deck on me. I just need to like kick flip it and like grind it across the top of my Wacom. That's all the use it is. Oh, I have no idea what those things that were sent earlier are. I forgot if anybody actually answered me on that. Wait, I disassociated. What do you call your Discord? I call it my foxhole. Because you know that's where foxes live, right? They dig holes. The colors, Duke, the colors. Yes, hold on. I'm killing my voice here. Let me get a drink and I'll answer that. Ooh, needed that water. I'm a Finnick Fox Kitsune Ninja. So, 4 adjectives. That is why I have the very long ears, why I'm still a fox, why I have ninja outfit on, and yeah, Finnick Fox Kitsune Ninja. Kitsune because my lore is that like I was abducted from my native lands, traveled the world as like an animal for sale, I guess is the best way to say it. And when I was taken to Japan, I broke free and like a kid bumped into a bunch of crates playing a game, broke the crates. Some other animals escaped. I escaped, and then long story short, I disappeared into the forest. Hundreds of years went by. I didn't realize that I had actually turned into a kitsune, and I bumbled into a ninja village. I met an old couple who adopted me as their child, and I became a ninja. That's the short version of it. Hey girl, do you have a deep voice? Is that your pickup line? Is that the best you got? That's probably why you're single. What kind of girl you looking for? One that smokes 10 packs a day? Benjamin Frank Loin. I like that. You guys are making me laugh so much tonight. I appreciate that. I was suffering from brain worms for like a couple weeks and I didn't stream, but this is making it worth it. This is making me want to come back. I greatly appreciate that. I will do my best to remember this next time the brain worms start eating at my brain. What am I? I am trying to draw the lizard. Hold on, let me enable my already drawn arm. See, lizard. But I need to finish the arm that I have not really finished tonight in drawing at all. Ah, yes, brainworms. That is my code for being depressed. I am an overthinker. I get into my head a lot and my music stops. Hold on. Maybe I need to have some sad violin music while I share this. But it's probably going to be cheerful. But yeah, I overthink a lot. And I get into my own head and I peel apart everything. And in some ways that's good. I can learn a lot in a short amount of time. I love teaching people. And I think I'm good at it because I can break stuff down because I've already torn it apart to be able to present something back in a simple form. I teach at work. That's not my job. Don't think I'm a teacher, but I've taught every single person on my team. I've taught in many different forms. I'll say it that way. I like that. It's not my main function, but that's also why I do the YouTube videos I do. I teach how to stream. I teach little tricks on being a VTuber, setting up OBS, blah, 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 all that stuff. But I want to get my name out there, right? I'm not seeing the growth that I would like, and I'm tearing myself apart as a result of it. Like, how do I break through? I mentioned this earlier, and I will say it again, because I know there's new faces, new names in here, is that... Oh, shit. I had a brain fart. I just had an Alzheimer moment where I'm like, where am I? Is it pudding day? I am a fox. Clearly, I am a fox. Hold on. There we go. I had to take... Yeah, banana pudding. I pass, man. Give me vanilla or chocolate. No fruit bits, man. As soon as I'm done drawing, it's bedtime for me, man. Axolotl, thank you for the follow. Can you guys tell me what I was saying? I genuinely don't remember what I was saying. I will happily teach. I like to teach. But, brainworms, right? But the brainworms creep in because, like, I want to grow. I want to get my name out there. I want to reach more people. And I analyzed, like I do everything. Like, how am I going to grow? I'm doing tutorials, right? How do I treat tutorials when I need to learn something? Like, I learn it. I'm like, oh, that was actually a good video. I might like take a few points back of like, oh, they explained that well. They got to the point fast. I need to do that. And then I'll just leave. I might like it, but that's it. I won't follow. I don't search them out. I don't follow like them as a creator. I just don't. I'm worried that's where I'm heading if I keep doing only tutorial style content. So while yes, I like the techie nerdy kind of things, like I redid my entire OBS setup from scratch, which I streamed. I didn't stream it here on TikTok. I just recently started streaming on TikTok. It's on the Red platform as a saved video if you want to go see that. It's just Pandoramonium on there. Like you can find me just by typing that in. Pretty much everywhere. Socials have 42 after it because some people snagged that before I got there. But yeah. But yep, I totally suffer from brainworms. But yeah. Yep. I overthink. Joe, thank you for the follow. And that also hurts me in my art because even if you guys weren't distracting me, I would have drawn these lines a billion times to find the perfect one. And there is no technical perfect one. So it's something that's deeply ingrained in me that is sometimes helpful and sometimes harmful. What the heck? TikTok keeps saying, like, reconnect. You're inactive. Play this puzzle game really fast. Show me you're alive. Why? Why TikTok? It does say that I'm still live, so I'm going to hope that it reconnected. Yeah, my timer is still going up, so yeah. But yeah, I think you guys can probably relate to that. Brainworms, they get the best of us. We are our own worst enemies in a lot of different ways. It's not easy to just go, I am not going to listen to them, and I'm just going to do all the things that I know I'm capable of because I'm awesome. Brainworms are very strong opponents. Oh, thank you, Ace. I appreciate that. That's another side of me, is I hate bothering people with my problems. I will help you with yours. If you are a friend of mine and a good friend of mine, I will bend over backwards to help you because that's what friends do. But am I going to trouble you with my problems? I don't roll that way. I should. I absolutely should, but I do not. I am actively trying to break that. You are my problem, Kusonoki. So you should just listen to yourself. You're my problem. Johnny! Or John Mai. I read that as Johnny. I thought that M was an N. Well, thank you, John, for the follow. I appreciate that, Ace. Well, time will tell, right? Like with any new friendship, it starts off at the beginning. It might go the long distance, something like that. But if I ever get to a point where I trust somebody and I start to share something with you, just know that that takes a big leap of faith for me. And I appreciate that you offered. It means a lot. Haha. Yeah. Foxy's got to stick together. Fellow Kitsunates for life, right? We're mutually destructive. I think that's how the phrase goes, right? I stream everywhere. Holy crap, Andrew. I stream everywhere. Right now, I am on TikTok. I am on the purple platform. I am on the red platform ×2. I'm in horizontal and vertical. I do have it enabled where I can do Kick, but I didn't have the best luck with Kicks. I haven't enabled it for the last couple streams just because, I'm not losing anything. If anything, I'm saving on my bandwidth. I'm kind of trained in combat. I saved my entire ninja village. I'm kind of like their goddess. We'll have to see who wins. Thank you, Saicha, for the follow, and thank you. Is that you over there, Andrew? Is that you over there, Andrew Rich? Andrew be everywhere. Hello. Ayo. Hello. Thank you for following me both on both platforms. YouTube is the other one. That's the one where I'm trying to actually, I have a goal on YouTube. Oh shit, I said it. Now I'm going to get pushed down in the search results on TikTok. Shit, I said it. I mean, red platform. Don't punish me. I make long form videos over there. I'm trying to get my watch hours up so I can get monetized, because you have to set goals for yourself, right? Even if they're small goals, to be able to progress forward, and it helps with brainworms. I need to break mine up because making YouTube partner is a far out goal. I said it once, why not? We'll say it again. Uh-oh, something said retry over on the... Okay, there we go. Okay, I fixed it. TikTok acting weird again. Well, technically, I think like over on the purple platform, it's technically breaking, but I've seen so many people breaking the TOS that never get anything done to them. But now that I said that, lightning's probably going to strike, right? But it would be an unfair strike because I watch some streamers that absolutely break TOS and they're absolutely fine. So, oh no, I'm dreading the song remix that you have. Yeah, Andrew's right. A goal is always good. But as I mentioned earlier, if you're trying to be a VTuber and you're just starting out, don't set it so far like I'm going to be super famous. Sure, that's a goal. Is it achievable in any reasonable and marked time? Like, is that something you can say, I'm just starting out, I'm going to be famous in a month? No. So you need to break it up and say, I'm going to get better at this required skill for being a famous VTuber by doing X, Y, and Z. Such as, like, I am going to get better at filling dead air. That's the thing. You need to do that when you're first starting out. I just started talking. I described things I was doing. I talked about the game. I talked about like some silly thing that happened. I just talked. And you got to watch yourself back, even though it's cringeworthy. I think the way it goes is like, watch the first 10 minutes of your like your video, or like skip and then watch 10 minutes, something like that. You just got to watch a chunk of your content and see, was it entertaining? Were you boring? Were you cringeworthy? What do you have to work on? Like, don't take it as a detriment. Take it as a learning experience. Like, if I pulled 10 minutes random from the stream tonight, I could probably find something I can work on. I could always do that. Like tomorrow, next day, so on and so forth, always something to work on. If you ever in your life go, nah, I'm perfect, I'm done, everybody should just come and love me now, I should be famous as I am. But you're not famous, right? So something's missing. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that to just simply say everybody has something to work on. Even those who are famous, they don't just stop. You can't stop. In any kind of entertainment industry, there's always something new. You have to outdo your competition at every turn. You have to keep going. You have to keep entertaining, finding new ways to be entertaining. It's a never-ending thing. It's extremely exhausting. I will tell you that. If you don't know it, it's extremely exhausting because you're doing everything for yourself, by yourself, and you might be able to hire a few people, but your profit margin is probably not going to be high enough to do that. I have a whole long form video on the Red platform, I'll say it again that way, on making money as a VTuber, where I dived into the financials of it, and I only counted the finances that you can count on. And as a streamer or a VTuber, who naturally you're a streamer, there's no guaranteed income. But the most guarantee that you can get as a streamer is subscriptions. Things like that, like on the Purple platform, where Red has it too, and I'm sure TikTok has this variety of it. I've only streamed like 3 times now, but you can only count on those for as long as they subscribe to you. If they stop, then that money stops. It's not like I go to a job, I clock in, clock out, and I'm guaranteed a certain amount of money. It's not the same if you're a streamer. You have to keep working to keep those people, to grow the amount of those people who are able to financially contribute to your journey. So it's a never-ending slog through the whole thing. You never have to stop. So let me read some comments because I got off on a little bit of a tangent. Dora Kaiser, welcome, welcome, welcome. Andrew, you work in the entertainment field? You know what I'm talking about. I am not BSing. I'm speaking from truth and from experience. But I think this is where I left off. No, maybe not. There we go. Shoot, it just scrolled on me. Dang it, I cannot scroll back. So you're literally telling me nothing. I totally understand. Transcript wall. Well, I'm glad Raven understands. Raven's got me. And another fox in the channel. We have 3 foxes, including myself. Always happy to have more. CMB, thank you so much for the follow. And Amy as well. I got another. Oh my goodness, the cat's up here. Cat. I just had to grab the can of air, and she's like, okay, she upset with me. I gotta go. But welcome, Neko the Goddess. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. All right, I gotta go back to my reading of the history that I have missed. Teddy's right. Improvement is absolutely necessary, and perfection is absolutely not possible, but you can always improve. Perfection isn't even a goal. I strive for that because that's just ingrained in me. I know perfect doesn't exist, but I try to nitpick everything until I deem it to be perfect, or I give up and that's good enough, which is exhausting. Don't do that. Don't do that. Raven the Fox, you found me over on the Purple platform. Thank you so much. Thank you. Neko the Goddess. Oh, you got me on both places too. Thank you. Meat Rider Steve. I am. My mind is going crazy with the whole Meat Rider description of you, Steve. Yes, much better. Thank you for the multi follows. I appreciate that. You guys are hunting me out. Greatly appreciated. I'm working on a project, but only working on the script. Oh no, it's the next video where you're gonna slam me, and I have like 20 vine booms. Good to meet you somewhere, proper cousin. Oh, it's not that. You're not writing a script on me, huh? I'm gonna do something here because Otherwise, I'm not going to feel like I did any drawing tonight. I did more talking, which is not bad. Again, I absolutely love the fact that you guys are keeping me company and we're having a good old time chatting. Ace the King, thank you for hunting me down on the other side. Oh, come on. Why is this not working? I think my tablet... There we go. Okay. Every now and then I need to click it with my mouse. Like it wakes it up or something. I don't know. Yes, talking is good. Talking keeps the brainworms away. It helps me to feel better. The fact that you guys are sitting here talking with me, sticking with me, and like hunting me down basically, and like following me in all the places, it helps me. Because my brainworms are typically of the particular flavor of nobody cares. That's the vein that they live in. That's the vein that they pop out of, with various forms of that. And the fact that you guys are hanging out, talking to me, keep me company, even if I get no real drawing done, that's fine. It's worth it. I can draw and finish this off screen because I'm getting close to the end for tonight, and this is all I've done. Yeah, you finally found me. I have the same name everywhere. Socials have 42 at the end of them. Nothing else does. Just because like, it was already taken there by somebody. I don't know who. So my socials have 42 at the end. So if you're looking for me, just remove that number. And then be better at spelling my name than Kusunoki. Because he can't spell it. He definitely can't. He's tried so many times. Oh, thank you, Raven. I appreciate that. I really want to help people. I know we've all got our trauma and our past and our story, right? Welcome back, Femboy. I lost you for a little bit, but welcome back, bud. But yeah, I want to get my name out there to be able to help more people. Not only with the technical stuff that I can do and like teach people that, but also kind of share some of this stuff to like the younger crowd that may not know it, because the way that I view a lot of, if you're in the VTuber space, you've heard the drama and like companies go down and, oh, this company did that and blah, blah, blah. There are some things that you can do. You can never avoid it 100%, but there's some things that you can do to kind of up your emotional intelligence on things like that, or your awareness factor. It's Jelly Nova. Hello, Jelly Nova. Welcome, welcome. I'm getting philosophical. But I just want to help people. I want to have good conversations. I want to make this, like, carve out this nice space in the internet to where everybody's safe. We don't allow the bad people in. Oh, thank you for the follow, Jelly Nova. Thank you. That makes me happy. I'm going to walk away with a lot of follows tonight. And it's probably the most follows I've had in one night. Like, I think the only thing that would top it was when I did like a multi-day subathon a couple years back. It's probably the only time that would have beat me tonight. But yeah, I think I can help people, but if they can't see me or hear my voice, I can't help them, you know? I don't know. I'm not live on mobile. Yes! Jelly Nova! I'm glad that made a difference for you. I'm actually working on a better way to do that, because I know there's a better way. I need to figure out the, parameters that I can use to make it work, because OBS can actually do transparency in a few other ways. One of my friends, ID10. There we go. I'm like, wait a minute, my brain's farting. ID-10. He did one. It's kind of a follow-up to mine, a successor to mine, that's talking about using a different codec that makes the videos smaller. I think it does a little bit smaller. I can't remember. It's been a bit since I watched this video. But I think I have a way to make it even better. But I need to figure out the parameters in order to do it, because there's a better format. Because right now, like my method, as you've watched it, Jelly Nova, in that video, is uncompressed. It is PNG. Because even if you switched over to ProRes, which is Apple's format, directly underneath it, it'll compress it a little bit, but not a lot. So you save a tiny bit of space with that, but not a lot. It's not really super significant. It may just be a difference of maybe one's a little bit less taxing on your computer type of a difference. But there's actually a way to have a compressed file and have a transparency. There's only one file format that can do this. OBS can make this file format, but it natively does not have the transparency enabled. So you could have parameters in there that will enable the transparency, but I have to go research, find that out, figure out how it works inside of OBS, and enable it. And when I figure that out, there's going to be a part 2 to that video. Jason Voorhees started following the channel. Oh God, I have to run. I gotta run now. You don't have to be the bad guy. What do you mean by don't have to be the bad guy, Malachi? That rhymes. And sorry if I just deafened you guys. I hit my mic with my water. I don't think I'll get roasted. You didn't roast me in the last one. You only vine boomed my ears to death. And you wore out that AI voice. Ray the Rad, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Your model's see-through. Oh, it makes so much sense, Jelly Nova. I wanna see. I gotta see. I thought at one point, like, I had a D&D character that never really got off the ground because the game like lasted like 2-3 sessions. It was a slime girl, a plasmoid in D&D terms, that had a skeleton of a tiefling inside of her, and she didn't know why. She woke up as a sentient plasmoid with that inside of her, and I never got to explore her story. So I love the concept of slime girls, jelly girls, plasmoids. Yes, D&D. I love D&D. I am currently playing in a campaign where I am a necromancer. I don't know if any of my D&D group is even listening to this. I don't want to give my plot twist away, but I'll give away what she is and what they know. I'm playing a necromancer who is an astral elf. She started off very weird. Like, as an example, in order to know how to eat food, she had to watch somebody else eat it. Think about that. You're in a tavern, and you order something, you don't even know what it is. And it ends up being soup. So you look over and you see somebody else eating the same basic thing. You're like, okay, this is the steps that I need to do in order to eat soup. So that's how she started out. She was extremely weird and quirky, but overall a lovable character. She was not evil. She is chaotic neutral. And I am trying to live up to those words as best I can. It is hard for people to play chaotic neutral, but I love it. But basically, she has followed this party and grown as an individual to where now she's developed her own personality, and she knows what not to kind of, I'm trying to think of the right word, to mirror. Like with eating soup, she knows how to eat soup now. She's kind of learned how to do some of the basic stuff, but every now and then something like that will creep up and it takes the party by surprise. Like, wait, she doesn't know how to do that? How does she not know how to do that? But then after a while, they're just like, oh, that's Freya. That's my character's name. That's just Freya. Someone show her how to do that. So they both love her and get frustrated by her at the same time, because she is just all sorts of quirky, and she doesn't really follow anybody else's moral code because she doesn't have any idea what a moral code is. She only knows, I'm me, I need to do this. I want that. That's all she knows is self. She doesn't understand outside of self. She's slowly getting it. She's slowly understanding that there's other people, other wants and wishes and things like that, because like she, trying to think of the right way to say that, she was more understanding of monsters than she was of people. Monsters were very simple to understand. They made sense. They did this because they were hungry. They did that because they were thirsty. People do a variety of things for a variety of reasons. So they were very complex. And so a lot of social etiquette, she doesn't understand it. It makes for some interesting things. Like she doesn't understand decorum, and she'll just ask some random things at times, not reading the feel of the room, and she'll just ask it. Thank you, Leafy Chan. Thank you for the follow. But yes, go right ahead, Femboy. What is the question about my hair color? Which of my hair colors? I'm not gonna finish this arm, y'all. We don't have a ton of time left tonight. I'm gonna at least try to get some color in here so I can get an idea if this is even in the right shape and location. Oh, kinda, I guess. We've talked a little bit. Where did I get the idea? That is a wonderful question. RGB, art colors, like your base colors, right? I'm an artist. I promise I do draw. I haven't really drawn much of this arm tonight, but I am an artist. I've drawn myself, and I'm drawing this. I've drawn so many different things over the years, but when I rebranded, I went from here. I'll show for the new people. This was old me, and my premise back then was I had a bad misunderstanding of what a VTuber was, and what I needed to do in order to get popular as a VTuber. So I started out with all the wrong ideas, all the wrong intentions, and a big misunderstanding. So when I rebranded, I'm like, I'm unhappy because I made a lot of wrong choices here. What are my right choices? So long story short, I wanted to incorporate me and my personality, things that I love, things that I am, into my design. So when I went to redesign the current me, the fox that you see bouncing around, I'm like, what's a big thing about me? Well, I'm an artist. Well, how can I bring that into my design without just like wielding a giant pencil, which I didn't want to do. No shame if you do that. That's just not what I wanted to do. I wanted to have some kind of like hat tip, if you will, some kind of something in my design that was subtle, kind of. I don't know if these colors are subtle, but the reasoning for them is subtle. Like it wasn't super obvious, so you had to ask, right, Femboy? But it's because of art. I wanted to have several colors in my hair, so I figured a lot of the primary ones would be good, and I found some hues that kind of work together. I think I'm going to change the green a little bit in my next incarnation, because it doesn't jive as well as the other ones do together. So I think I'm going to tweak the green that I have a little bit more. So that's why I have those multiple colors, is purely because of art. And then to offset my very, very colorful everything else, when I was designing and thinking about who I wanted to be, I'm like, I need some clothing that's not crazy. Something that's not going to be a lot to look at. So I couldn't have like a uniform with a bunch of colors. I couldn't have a very elaborate kimono or something like that, because I didn't want to go crazy with, like, I didn't want to hurt your eyes, basically. And then, again, pulling parts of me into it. I know this is well beyond your question, but for the ninja part, I loved ninjas growing up. I wasn't a samurai kid. I was a ninja kid. I had like thrift store shuriken that I threw into the bark of trees. I wielded sticks like swords and, all of that stuff as a kid. And I'm like, you know what? Let's bring back my childhood a little bit. So I became a Fennec fox, which I love Fennec foxes. I'm not even sure how I came upon that. I'm just like, I want to be a fluffy animal. And like, we debated on having a kitsune fox as a pet a couple times because they're just so darn cute. I think that's how it crept up. And I'm like, Fennec Fox, yes, let's go with Fennec Fox. And the Ninja, yeah, and the colors, yeah. And then it ended up being what you see before you. No, I don't have that on my Discord, the lore. But I do have my own website. You can add .com to my name, and I have my own website. I actually have a page on VTuber as well that has my my lore. Favorite character in what regard? Are we talking anime, sci-fi, fantasy? Give me a little constraint, that way I can pick one. I have a lot of favorites, but I need it to narrow down. You mean animal? A favorite animal? I love cats. Like, beyond the Fennec Fox that I am, because I absolutely love that, but I love cats. I had to be talked into a dog. Let's put it that way. I had to be talked into a dog. And I love my dog. She is an absolute adorable little dog. I love her, but I had to be talked into one. I love cats. Number 18 in Nimoro. I don't know if that's supposed to be separated, but number 18, thank you so much for the follow. What are we drawing? Oh, yes, here. Lizard. That's what we're doing. Except I have, I had Windows 11 make me a voice that went Foxy, instead of lizard. So when I get this done, which is probably going to be tomorrow at this rate, because this is as much as I've done for the entire 3 hours we've been streaming, or 2.5 because I started late because of errors. But yeah, it's going to be part of stream. That way, if you type Foxy or Fox, it'll just pop up on the stream. It won't even have to cost any points. If it sees it in the words, it's just going to it's just going to pop up and go Foxy, and then disappear. Oh, they're going to be movable. Like, I'm taking this as multiple frames. Like, I'm going to have the hand down, I'm going to have the hand up, and the eyes are going to be separated. So that way in Adobe, I can take it and then I can move the eyes outward. So they're on their own layer on purpose, so I can make them separate when I go to animate. So they're absolutely going to go derpy. It's going to get close up. It's going to go derpy. And I'm going to keep hitting that Foxy button. That's my end goal. I am absolutely obsessed with that lizard meme. It's all over my feeds. Like, people are remixing it into songs, and there's some pretty good jams. Mr. Calamity, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome. I'm just watching that emote fly around. That's fun. I like that face. It looks like it's suspecting me of something. It's like, I suspect you of something. I was drinking water. I was watching that twirl. I'm like, what's that say? And you could probably tell the moment I could read it, because I about drowned myself in water. I just went, laughing with a mouthful of water. Yes, I had to look it up as well, Isaiah. There's a new movie called Elio, E-L-I-O, and at the end of it, there's a trailer for another movie that's yet to come out called The Hoppers. It's the trailer, or the teaser, if you will, for the movie Hoppers at the end of the movie Elio. So, little bit of a Inception sandwich right there, or a chicken sandwich, as Space Cat says, and thank you for the follow, Space Cat. But yes, it's at the end of Elio. It teases for the movie The Hoppers. And The Hoppers is kind of like, they even call it out like the Avatar. I think it's either that or Pixar. I forget which one it is. But yeah, pretty much the same thing. Disney, Pixar, whatever. So yes, it's that. Like, Elio looks pretty cool. I have a bunch of movie tickets on a gift card I need to spend, so I might go actually see that and see what the audience does when the lizard comes on screen. Mr. Calamity, you lived up to your name. I about spat my water because of your go piss girl. I don't know if it's like go, comma, piss girl, or go piss girl, like calling me a piss girl. So I don't see a comma anywhere in there. So I'm assuming it's calling me a piss girl. Tickle. Don't tickle me. Don't tickle. But yes, I will eventually. I'll finish this, I promise, and you guys can see it on stream. I may not draw it on stream because I apparently cannot draw and talk at the same time. TikTok even thinks I'm not active and makes me do puzzles. But let's see if I can actually get a fleshy color on here before I go to bed. Yeah, I had lore for my first version, and then I had to make up a whole new lore for my current self. Oh god, what is that? Oh, that's Truck-kun. More story time. You have enabled story time, Mr. Calamity. I visited Japan a couple times. On my last time, I was visiting the palace in Tokyo. I think that's right. It's not like the capital, it's like the palace. It's historical. They still actually do like business and everything in there, but I was visiting it, but it was closed that day. So this is a long walk to check the gates. Like, checked one gate, nope, closed. Check one gate, nope, closed. Finally, we were able to figure out the sign that says, yeah, we're closed today. Dang it. Only in Tokyo for like a day or two. Crap, can't see it. So we're like, whatever, let's go find something else to do. So we were crossing the street along with other people. Because, you know, Japan, there's multiple people. So there's a few people at very least crossing with us. What comes barreling at the crosswalk but Truck-kun? I was one Japanese salaryman away from getting hit by Truck-kun. I could see the driver. I could make out his facial features. He was that close to me. I almost got isekai'd, y'all. Wait, is that Rage again, or is that a different diamond-shaped person? I almost got isekai'd. I almost got sent into a magical world where I got to be the protagonist. I was calm. Like, I was oddly calm. Like, I just looked and was like, well, I can't turn my head as much. Yeah, Truck-kun failed to dishonor. Oh, yeah, Truck-kun failed and dishonored the Truck-kun family. Truck-kun almost reincarnated. Yes, I almost had a secondary life as a hospital patient in Japan, where I don't know if my insurance is valid. Hello, Asiana. Welcome, welcome. This is as much as I've drawn tonight. It's just like this much of an arm. They've kept me from drawing. It's all their fault, not mine. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not taking responsibility. You all did this, not me. What is that? That's blue something. Lazily water? No idea. Bro, are you gatekeeping this avatar? What do you mean gatekeeping this avatar? This is me. How can you gatekeep yourself? Ah, shit. Commander! What are you putting me in jail for? I didn't do anything. Literally. I didn't do anything. I didn't even draw. But how are you, Commander Shadesaber? Welcome, welcome. Get her for blaming us. You all are just so absolutely wonderful to talk to that I didn't draw a thing. That's how the blame goes. It's a good blame, I promise. I will at least skin my arm before I leave tonight. You guys can't stop me from skinning my arm. Flesh must inhabit my limb. It was either jail or the bonks, so jail for the future crimes. Where do you like? Oh, what was that movie where like the precogs knew you were gonna commit a crime way before you committed a crime and you got arrested before you did it? What was that one? I forgot that movie's name. Someone tell me that movie's name. Was it Minority Report? Did I just remember it? Was that it? Foxy just went squirrel. I think I got it. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. See, now that I'm drawing, you guys stop talking. It's one or the other, isn't it? I can't have both. Oh, of course, Kusunoki is with us. To get more dirt on me to use for your video. Ah! Wax with a bamboo why you beat me with a boken? Oh, no, you mean the kind that's all like strips of bamboo. I don't remember the name of that one. You're just eating popcorn and joining me in jail. Why are you in jail with me? What did you do? No, it is a boken. You mean a boken. Those are wood. Those are not bamboo, right? The practice ones for Kendo. Minority Report. I was right. Thank you. Thank you, Commander. You forgot the blame. You forgot the name. All right, so I need to put like a fix here because this shoulder looks like it's fine. Ah, English hard. English is apparently one of the hardest languages to learn if you don't start with it. That's what I heard somewhere, because we make a mess of our language. Oh, there was like right and right. Like right is in the direction and right is incorrect as an example. It's a smaller example. There are way worse ones, but we muddy up our language quite a lot, English. I am learning Japanese. That's the only other language I sort of know now. I can read a decent amount. I struggle a little bit to read if it's not like the most recent characters I've learned. But I am almost a 365 days with the green owl. Right. Yes, right like you're writing something. I forgot that. Oh, and right like a rite of passage. Commander is right, it gets worse. See, I said right. I'm trying to think of how to best fix this. We'll make a layer called shoulder fix. And we'll just sample that. And we will hide that like a cheeky little bee. Lonely. I guess I'm lonely. Ah, shit. I can't draw anymore. That's it, y'all. Stream over. I never got if it was Fira or Fyra. I feel bad guessing both times. These nuts. Oh, that is an amazing little emote. You just hit me with these nuts, and several of them too. It doesn't answer if it's a fee or a fi. Is it an F like an fi, or is it fee like FEE? Like I'm going to go pay a fee at the jail to get out because I'm a good girl. Fee, okay, like fee fi fo fum. Gotcha. Fira. No. Fi, like high fidelity. I don't know. Fyra. Okay. I will try to ingrain that into my foxy brain. Fyra. The I is a long I. All right, let's see. That's not bad. I've done more in the last 5 minutes than I have the whole stream on this already. Oh, dude. Oh, we hate worms here. We hate brain worms. Worms will definitely eat that. So if I mispronounce it again, I'm going to blame it on the worms. What is this crucible you keep taking out? Like, to me, that's a game mode in Destiny 2. What is this crucible? Sure, go ahead, Taylor. What is your question? Well, I try my best to finish this before I stop tonight. Let's see, about there. Oh, I am a Fennec Fox. Fennec Fox Kitsune Ninja. That is what I am. Oh, I read like actual novels on Doom when I was growing up, like whole stories. I don't remember any of it now, but I read them. Bruh. Bet you didn't know there was actual hardback books. Well, happy birthday, Goku. Happy birthday, bud. Hopefully it's been a good one and you got all the presents that you wanted. Do you want me to send you a video of his lore on your Discord? Are we Why? Why would I want that? Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Goku. I mean, it depends on what kind of lore video it is. That's true. I did ask you what the Crucible was. It also depends on if you're talking about modern Doom or old school Doom 1 and 2 kind of Doom. Let me see. Am I making this too chunky? A little bit too chunky. Oh, that's why my brush is kind of high. Oh, 2020, that's why. I stopped really paying attention to those games in the newer forms. I have a few of them. I played them a little bit. Oh, sure. Yeah, why not? I do like Doom. I do like the Doomslayer guy. Oh, let's see. I don't know if there's a specific channel that would fit for that, but let me see. Yeah, I need like a general gaming channel, don't I? I've got specific games, but I don't have a general gaming. Yeah, put it in the normal chat for now, just the hashtag chat one. And I'll see what... I need to redo my Discord anyway. Alright, let's see if I can make this band correct on my first go. Nope, I'll have to make it bigger. Yep, band needs to be a little bit wider. What on earth did Rage post in there? It's like some lady smoking. What? I definitely need to redo this thing. before I really try to draw again because none of these buttons make sense to me. My brain is struggling to remember which one does which. I wish it showed me the length of that video. So if it's like 30 to 40 minutes, I'm probably going to enjoy that. I don't like it when they like really rush a detailed subject. And I'm like, but I want to know all the little details. So I hope it's a longer one. I will probably end up watching that at work tomorrow. Because I have a job to where I can actually watch YouTube a little bit. I think that works. Okay. All right, so now we need to shadow. I know the Hollow Knight lore, and that's an hour-long video. Ooh. I can imagine the Doomslayer lore being a long video as well, because it's an older title. It's had a lot of reboots. And like I said, it's had books as well. I've read one of the books. I remember one, maybe two that I've read. I'm num 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 eating up all your RAM ribbon sounds. Tasty RAM. All 300 tabs you got open. It's just food for me, baby. Like they're still writing it kind of thing? Is that what you mean? You only have 4, like, are we talking 4 RAM or 4 tabs? If only 4 tabs and I'm eating up your RAM, I'm either A, going to starve, or you have some really hefty things in those 4 tabs and I'm eating well. One or the other. Oh, just the 4 tabs. And thank you for the follow, Riven. Thank you. I am going to shadow this. Y'all can't stop me. I'm gonna actually get something done tonight. I don't think I tried to eat you. Eat you. I'm getting a little. You tried to eat my tail several times. Yeah, exactly. What is on those 4 tabs? See if I can remember. Will Foxy Brain remember? Fyra wants to know. I haven't threatened you in a long time. I've made fun of you. I don't think I've threatened you for a while. Unless you want me to. Oh no, did I say it wrong? Fi? It's a long I, right? Ah, shit. I need to write a sticky note. Oh, I got it right. God dang it. Ah, you definitely got me. I'm like, oh shit. I swear I even told myself long eye. Long eye. You got me. YouTube. Vextra Life. What? Elden Ring Wiki. Oh, thank you for actually explaining what that was. Steam. Webtoon. That'll do it. That'll do it. Anyways, remember to leave a spare car key inside your car in case you accidentally left your car key inside your locked car. What? Mr. Calamity. My brain's like, wait a minute. Did I read that wrong? No, it was absolutely written the way that it was written. You're leaving the spare car key inside of your car in case you lock your car key inside of your car. Don't forget pay your taxes or they'll remove our door. They can have my doorknobs if it saves me the lots of exorbitant amount of taxes that I'm charged. Hello, GTS Wrestling OG fan. I'm doing well. I'm glad you're doing well too. And thank you, Avina, for the follow. I always try to figure out what the faces are as they're rotating. Otherwise, they're very tiny. I think that's just a face. I think that's just a face. Oh, I actually like that game. It was weird. I pre-ordered it, and I played it with no weird issues. I wanted some of them. I never got any. For whatever reason, it never bugged on me. Oof. 4.5 billion. That's some expensive children. All right, the whole thing is rotating again. That's not what we're after here. And I switched it. I'll fix that up there in a second. I have to move a layer around. I don't think that color does it quite right. It's like wiggly little spinny kitties. I like those. Yeah, uh-huh. There we go. All right. All right, we will shadow this before I quit. We're almost there. I think that looks better. Only 5 vine booms. I think you exceeded that in your first one. So you're cutting back. That's good to know. The first step to getting over your vine boom addiction is admitting you have a vine boom addiction. It's been a bit since I played it, and I don't have the DLC. If I get the DLC, I might actually play that on stream. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Again, I don't know what the buttons do. I should map them to things that make sense to me. But I didn't. Oh, you can get it in the base game? Nice. It has been a while since I played. I loved that anime. Edge Runners. I had to think about the subtitle for it. Loved that. Oh my god, I cried. I'm not ashamed to say I cried. Rebecca was one of my favorite characters in that. She's just so lovable. But the characters, the ones that I like are gone. I'm doing well, Avina. How are you? And hello, Creed. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Welcome, Cookie Muncher. So wait, are you and Yoko not friends yet? Since you said we talked a little bit. Like, the way that my brain is thinking is because you're friendly with somebody and you've talked to them before doesn't automatically make them a friend. I have done that in the past and it's bit me quite seriously. So I recognize that there are people that we will simply drift through life and talk to a moment and then never talk to again, or we may occasionally just talk to them again. It may just be an occasional friend, or maybe we just never talk to anybody like certain people we'll never ever meet in our entire life. Like I'm never gonna meet Santa Claus, even though I try because I got some beef with him. But oh, you love having me on in the background. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I can neither confirm nor deny that Yoko and I have made any sort of plotting against you, Kusunoki. Oh, crap, Mr. Calamity's over here now. Mr. Calamity is everywhere. I'll just leave that in your head as a brainworm. Let you think about if we have not made any sort of plans. You're just watching your favorite group. Are we talking about a wrestling group? Or an idol group? Or the group of crows outside your window? What kind of group are we talking about? Till your blurp? Oh, yeah, I turned blurp off. I don't have it in my current setup. Because there was somebody who kept blurping and blurping and blurping. And there was another one that I seen. I forgot the name of it. A friend of mine uses it. It actually puts like memes on your screen. I kind of like that better than just having the sounds, but I got to make some choices on what I want to put in my stream because I'm not done rebuilding. I've put in a lot of what I wanted to put in. A lot of the bare bones is done. Like I have animation stuff going because like I can do that. And a whole lantern pops in with chat, and I've got some stuff on the bottom that I need to fix because my scripts are broken. And then I can just expand it again. And so I've done a lot of cool things with my setup here. I could even change, like if I had a game going, I could do that. I can pull up Opera. That's supposed to be Opera, but I've got it minimized. Where is Opera? There it is. Because like if I do that again, now that I've unminimized Opera, you can see my Opera. All of these slide in and out just like that. So I've made it a bit fancy, but I still have a ways to go. So since the music has ended, and it's almost midnight for me, and I finished the arm, let's see it frame A and frame B. So this would be frame B. Let's see. It's hard to do that because I have to hide one and then show the next. Hide one, show the next. And it's like 3 clicks versus 2 as I would like it to be. So there we go. Raised. So I think that would work. It's just going to be a little quick animation. I don't need to go crazy. I tell myself that, but I keep going crazy anyway because I'm a perfectionist. I am crazy like that, but I need to not be. I need to like go, this is goofy. It doesn't need a like multi-day amount of effort to draw it. It doesn't need all these layers. It's going to be quick. It's going to be simple. But then I go overboard anyway. Adjust the frame rate a little bit. Hiring a spy. Well, the engineer that was in here earlier is probably going to take out your spy. Oh, a YouTube group. Oh, you're good. No, don't do it, Vera. Don't do it. Fyra, damn it. Oh shit, I'm only making my case worse for why you would want to turn against me. I said it fast and I said it wrong. I did it again. I'm sorry. It will take a while for my foxy brain to remember pronunciations. Especially when it's one of those that my brain sees either way. I actually have a redeem that throws swords at me. Hold on. I can enable it on the TikTok side, but the the purple platform side. I'll do it because I messed up. There it is. I'll hit myself. Ow. Yes. Now I've got it stuck in my ear. Well, where my ear would have been if I was human. But yeah, let us bloop. Well, since I am done with the art and I can use that as it is for the lizard, but foxy version, I will work on animating it and yeah, I'll work on speaking apparently, animating it next to where it will press the button, you'll hear the foxy, and the eyes will go derp, and then it'll get close up and it'll go even derpier. So, but yes, I'm quite tired. It is midnight, like I said. So I stayed on about 30 minutes more than I intended to, but I also started 30 minutes later because of OBS giving me some kind of codec error that I had to go in and fix. Jester and Hypermike, a graphics and it's De Morgan and Moose. I don't know them. I do not know them. Don't forget to pay attention to my TikTok. Yoko will tell me. She told me about the last one. She'll tell me about the next one. Dorkaiser, thank you for sharing the stream. And welcome. Sorry I couldn't see you on the new level in Phasmophobia. How was it? I joked that instead of having music for my stream, I was just going to pull up your stream in a corner of my stream and listen to you like run around and like talk about the ghost and possibly scream if it scared you. Yeah, Yoko will absolutely send it to me. She's good like that. She helps the sister out. Oh, I'm sure it's going to be nothing but Vine booms at this point. It'll just keep getting more and more until it's just somebody on a soundboard just hitting boom, 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 boom. And that'll be your video. But with that said, I do have to go to bed. It is midnight, like 1 minute from. And I unfortunately do have a job, a day job, that I would like to keep because that's my sole source of income. So thank you to everybody who has followed me tonight. Let me see on the TikTok side. We're at 48% of goal, which is super nice. Because I think I started tonight at like, I don't even think I was at 150 by the start of tonight. So we've got quite far just from one stream. So thank you so much from the TikTok side. Since I'm at the end of stream, like it's gonna disappear in a second anyway. From the TikTok side, I got several follows there. Thank you so much for the follows there. My YouTube apparently isn't hooked up. That's why it was a little bit broken. Like if I pull my scene back up, you can see on the very bottom where the YouTube symbol is. It's gibberish. That means my API has been disconnected again, which I need to go and fix. So I didn't get any of the YouTube follows or subscribes as they call it over there. So, but if you did while I was streaming, thank you. It will show up as I exit. Kronk. Kronk. If I drink a lot right now, Kronk, it being midnight, I'm gonna pee to bed. And it's gonna be your fault. But I'm gonna hydrate because you redeemed it. But you accept the consequences. Yes, better late than never. Thank you so much. I needed that actually. I felt nice on my throat. I've been talking for quite a while. But yes, for those who are just kind of popping in, I'm actually ending here. I'm going to pop my Discord again into the chat if it's still in copy paste. Hopefully it's still in copy paste. Yes. I'll throw it on the TikTok side. I will work on getting that as a command over there for you guys on the bot. So it would just be !Discord once I get that done. And that way you could just get the link naturally on your side if you ask. But yes, thanks you to all who followed me, especially those who followed me in multiple places tonight. Greatly appreciated. I do stream every Tuesday, and considering how wonderful you guys were, kept all the brainworms at bay. I'm probably going to come back more often now. Thank you so much for that. It means a lot. You have no idea. Brainworms are bad, okay? But yes, thank you so much. If you haven't joined my Discord already, please do so. Like I said, I'm at the end of this. It can't really penalize me as far as I'm aware if I say YouTube. But I am on YouTube at Pandoramonium on there. I make a bunch of videos on VTubing, technical stuff, philosophical topics, also do technical stuff for streaming. So if that's your jam, you just want to see my videos, hang out with me, Discord, YouTube. I also do social stuff a little bit. So socials are on my website, pandoramodium.com. You can find everything on there, links to all my stuff, YouTube, Twitch, all of that, all my socials. Yeah, people have called me that. I get called so many different things. Like they look at my name and go, "Yeah, that's too long. I'm gonna make something up. First 3 letters, you're Pan now." I'm like, I'm a kitchen utensil. You're Panda. Where did you get Panda? I am clearly not a panda. And then Pando, I've been called that as well, just because it stops at a certain point and just doesn't continue with my name. I've been called that. I've been called worse, so no big deal. But yes, thank you again, everybody. Watch me, follow me, subscribe to me, see me later kind of stuff. And I will see you guys next week. Back here, same Fox time, same Fox channel. Good night, everybody.